Smooth. It's time to play. It's time to talk some football. Niner football. Fam, you know what? So I'm like watching the game along with you, right? But I said we got to talk some 49er football now. I want to get this evening out way early. So here's the thing. Did Stafford throw an INT already? Oh, I'm loving it. If Waddle catches that ball, it's worse. Okay, anyway, Niners got away, all right? That's why Monday Night Raw used to be for grievances to be displayed by those who are feeling things they need to share and get off their chest to make them feel better. 49ers victory Monday over Buccaneers Week 10 escape from defeat. Celebration. We still got to celebrate, though, family. And if you look at some of the stats, 49ers, they just knocked the stat book completely out of the park versus the Bucs. You can check that out on your own. But the saying, any given Sunday, was proven once again as the Niners dodge a Bucs bullet. It's Week 10, fam. San Francisco looks extremely questionable regarding certain positions, groups of the team, and their consistently weak contributions to any aspirations regarding a Super Bowl. I mean, we can't roll the bowl like this. It's got to get better. When you look around the league and look at some of what the other teams are looking like, ooh, and I'm talking about Detroit, who they dodged the bullet yesterday too. God. The urgent question is, can the issues be fixed as the NFL stretch drive is coming up in just a couple of weeks? To the phones we go for your concerns for the Niners and any lingering feelings that you may still harbor that you might want to share regarding the Week 10 matchup with the Bucs. Tonight, the return of Niners Monday Night Raw. Oh, good old days when we were just sucking. Anyway, let's not go back to those. Oh, by the way, fam, Shanahan on Sunday after the game said quarterback Ronaldo Green's toe injury was the only health issue the team was dealing with. Green is considered day-to-day, according to Shanahan's conference call with reporters on today. You know what's really seriously, I don't know how long Javarius is going to need to feel like he even feels like playing football. So Ronaldo Green going down means if he doesn't get back here next weekend, Yedem could be your starter, and that is not good because Ronaldo's looking good. Also, GK, which is nothing. GK is something we're not. We're used to GK being hurt, and he's always hurt. He was probably hurting this past Sunday. He's also dealing with what Shanahan classified as hamstring irritation, right? And during that same conference call, he said they'll manage George throughout the week, but his status for Sunday against the Hawks is unclear. George is playing. I mean, they just have to report it because the fact is, was it a couple of years ago the 49ers did not report George issues ongoing, chronic? He's always hurt. We got to report it every time. He's always hurt. He just plays. I think they got fined for not reporting something, so they got to tell. They got to make sure everybody knows each week, I suppose. Anyway, family, the Niners' 2024 season was on incredibly thin ice, as you know, yesterday. It looks like, let's look at the things that need to be graded in that effort versus the Buccaneers. Yes, the Niners erased a lot of wrongs. Brock Purdy drove the Niners into the range for Jake Moody's 44-yard field goal, which came after 3 misses that had every last one of us livid. Grant Cohn's already saying things like, should they release Brock Purdy? I mean, Jake Moody, as you know, they're not going to release him. But what I wish he would do, God, you have to keep a kicker on the practice squad. I really wish you could. Can you carry 2 kickers? You can't activate 2 kickers in a game day at the same time, I guess. But I swear to God, I would not hesitate. And make no mistake, the Niners escape with a 23-20 victory. Do you realize that provided them with the first 2-game win streak of the season? I didn't realize how bad we were doing this year. And I says, damn, that's the first 2-game streak we've had all. We haven't strung 2 games together in victory all season long. But about this gut-wrenching game performance, Warner said, quote, this was a character game all the way through. I got to appreciate that, you know? The 49ers were like against the wall, down on the ground for how many 10 counts did we didn't take any 10 counts. How many count 8s did we take laying on the canvas? I counted the 49ers out about 3 times. Every time Jake Moody went up there and blasted one wide right or left. I said, oh, Niners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get up. Took his gloves. Damn it. But everybody ultimately did enough to win the game. Let's run through some grades circulating around the net, of which are easy to agree with for sure. Rushing offense. Niners had a difficult time getting anything on the ground. True or false? Absolutely true. We didn't do jack on the ground. CMC returned to action total. His total was 39 yards, rushing on 13 carries for that's a 3-yard average. B. Purdy picked up 17 yards on 4 scrambles, and Deebo Samuel had 14 yards on 3 attempts. It was just pathetic. The Niners had 3 first downs rushing in the game. That was it. That's a grade D+ all day. And this begs the question, Kyle. Stop running Deebo out of that back. He's not even fully healthy. Let Jordan Mason and what's wrong with you? God. Passing offense. B. Purdy did a good job of spreading around in the passing game. Made Tom Brady's LFG. You know, Tom does that every week. I didn't know about that till this past weekend. I checked him out. LFG says, let's go. You know, but I said, oh, okay, this is good. This is you too, Tom. He talked to Brock. But he did a good job spreading the ball around in the passing game and involved 5 different pass catchers into a big part of the offense. Purdy finished with 353 yards on 25 of 36 passing. He was having a great game. I won't speak for you, but on several different occasions, Brock, why did you make that choice? Oh, geez, Brock. I was constantly moaning and groaning. Brock had a great game. And then there's all that, those exciting moments of a few on the day when he hit Ricky Pearsall. Ooh, God, that was his first carry into pay dirt, GK, for dazzling reception and TD. Ricky Pearsall, welcome to San Francisco. Look at you. God. Ricky probably said, yeah, well, I got my first welcome to the Bay Area when I was downtown San Francisco. Thank you very much. God. Ricky, this was better though, man. And stop wearing that damn Rolex downtown. You know now anyway. All right, anyway, Purdy did not have a turnover in the game. Third and Juwan, who Shanahan has already said he is now a starter, period, and will be in X position for the rest of the season. JJ gave the Niners a huge boost. 7 receptions for 93 yards. That is as number one like as you're going to get. Ricky P finished with 4 catches for 73 yards and that 46-yard touchdown that opened the scoring. CMC did more damage as a receiver as he caught 6 passes for 68 yards, which, as I say, listen, Kyle, look at CMC as a receiver more often. Let Mason, they could carry the goal. Kyle, Mace and Garindo can carry the ball every bit as good as Deebo. They're not that much worse than CMC when it comes to carrying the ball. CMC can hurt the team in so many other ways. You don't have to just isolate him as a runner in the backfield. Jesus. Anyway, grade A for all that running. On that pass game, they look excellent. Rushing defense. Niners run defense struggled to contain rookie Bucky Irving, who gained 73 yards on 13 carries. The Niners did a better job on the other Bucs running backs, but still, the Bucs had 110 yards rushing on 27 attempts. That was a 4.1 yard average. That's too much. That's just too damn much. Guys are still missing way too many tackles. It's a problem that plagued the team in the first half of the season anyway. So Warner led the way with 9 tackles. Kudos to rookie defensive tackle Evan Anderson, who made a huge play to throw Rashard White for a 3-yard loss after the Bucs drove to the 5-yard line late in the game. I said, "Who was that?" It's Rashard. I mean, that's DT Evan Anderson. I said, "Whoa, that run stuff proved huge. The Bucs had to settle for a game-tied field goal. If he gets in, today we're having a different conversation. I have a feeling, maybe not, but still." That'd have been bad. Passing D, the Niners did a good job against the Bucs passing game. No takeaways, but still, they limited Baker Mayfield. Only 116 yards passing, while they completed 18 of 29 pass attempts. Niners also registered 2 sacks against Mayfield, as Malik Collins and Nick Bosa broke through to throw Baker to the dirt for losses. Rookie cornerback Renardo Green made the start in place of Javarius Ward, and he broke up 2 passes and had a solid game. That's why it's so frightening that he got hurt and had to come out early. We need to get him to stay right where he is next weekend. Domino Lenore was rarely tested. That's the kind of man. Debo has developed a rep. He is now considered a bona fide badass. Quarterbacks don't bother him unless it's absolutely necessary. Charles, man, I need you to get in here, man. We haven't talked in a couple of weeks about my boy Debo. I told you, Charles. I told you. Yes. Debo, I mean, he was rarely tested on the other side, and he's getting RESPECT. Grade B plus on that. Oh, come on, Dolphins. Move that ball, boy. Fumbles. They're looking like butt cheeks over. Come on, Rams. Special teams. Mom will need to excuse me because she raised me not to say anything about anybody if you can't say anything good. Period. Fam, I ain't got nothing to say. Mama, please forgive me. The special teams unit put on an absolute debacle and was about as bad as it gets for the Niners in this phase of the game. Lord, help us, please, with that damn special teams and led by, boy, Jake. See, Jake, you're the reason why all that BS was starting on the sideline with Debo, Tabor, and yourself. Would you stop it? The hell, man. You've been with us. This is the second season and halfway through it. Would you get your act together, please? The hell is wrong with you? I mean, every time you walk out there to kick the ball, you got everybody in the Niner Empire saying, "Oh my God, here we go." Now, you know, fam, here's the unfairness to him. He only missed once before this game. I understand that he got hurt, but, you know, he was still shaky. I could have swore he missed more than once. When I read it up, I said, he only missed once before this game. Okay, you know, he's going to have to get better. 3 missed field goals and a muff punt leading directly to Tampa Bay's first touchdown of the game. But all is excused. Moody made a 44-yard kick as time expired to allow the 49ers to overcome all mistakes on special teams. True or false? I'm going to withhold any answers and just recluse myself from that. I'm okay. Moody missed 3 field goals, and Darrell Luter allowed Tampa Bay's Devary Thomas to block him into Jacob Kong, which has resulted in a muff punt. All right, the Luter Jr., man, you know what, man, you did this in the Super Bowl. That was you. I know it wasn't your fault, but you got blocked. Oh, God. Tua coughed it up. The way the game ended with Moody making his final chance means the Niners' special teams created the mess. The team was then going into the fourth to begin with, but they did remedy the situation, so not a total failure. True or false? I give him a D minus. That's being generous. Coach Shanahan said he impressed upon his team that the Bucs would be ready to play, desperate for a win, and would battle to the end. And he was right. Oh, he was so right. Reports indicate Coach Shanahan said he was proud of how the team rebounded well enough in all 3 phases to pull out the victory. Kyle, all 3 phases? I'm gonna hold that special teams accountable until they start to show some improvement. If they can't play any better than that, we got a real problem. And that special teams coach, as everybody said, get him out of here. Yeah. Emilio wants him fired today. But if you fire him today, you don't have anybody to take over that unit besides somebody new who can actually come in and make him even worse. Can you imagine him looking worse? Good Lord, give it up. 2024 season is over. Shannon's clock management at the end of the first half and why the Niners did not use run out of time. Nobody even knows. Nobody asked him that question apparently during the press conference. On a 4th-and-3 play with 29 seconds left, Moody missed his first field goal of the game. Contrast that with the end of the game. Coach Shanahan called all the right shots for the Niners to move 39 yards down the field on four pass attempts to get into field goal range. Kyle, why couldn't you have used this kind of mindset earlier, like in the first half of the game? Defense coordinator Nick Sorensen dialed up defensively, holding the Buccaneers to just 105 net yards passing. We was mad at him all day. But you know what? Sorensen's not actually – the defense is not looking that bad, especially when the offense has got them out there more than they should. They get a C+. Got to give it to them. Overall, though, also even with the return of CMC, the same issues that is driving us all nuts and has been since the 49ers, since the first half of the season, were again on display Sunday in vivid, loud color. The red zone and special teams, it was high stress viewing the whole game, but the Niners did prevail with a much-needed victory. It was not even close to being perfect. And if they play like that, you see, here's the thing, fam. We know if they play like that against most decent teams, and the Bucs are, but they didn't have Edwards, they didn't have Godwin. They lost Tristan Wirth early in the game. I mean, and we still fumbled around and finally got it done. Should have been a blowout. Somebody marked it down. Somebody was putting it all together mathematically. We gave up an incredible amount of yards. That should have been a blowout. But what if Jake just adds his just a couple of his field goals? That's 6 points right there. And I'm kind of the one he can't afford to miss one. He should have had 9 points. That's overall the Niners get C+ for Week 10 period because of that. All right. Dang it. Just, Jesus Christ. What is it? Mr. Block Eyes, get in Moody's face. Was it face? Taylor needs to get it together. No, special teams. I mean, we're not talking about God. Raymond was one of the founding people of Monday Night Raw. Raymond, get on in there, man.
Man, Ronbo, I tried to catch you yesterday, but I ended up having to bring my son to his college, so I couldn't get on here. Man, listen, man, I don't know really too much of what you said yesterday, but I'm sure people said this. I'd like to give Deebo Samuel my player of the game, because he was about to do what I wanted to do, and probably every fan in the world. We wanted to beat the hell out of that kid. Shout out to Deebo Samuels, man. That's the way you represent. I don't care what they talking about, man. He got one job, and he missed in 3 kicks, and he gonna make me hurt that man. We trying to win, man. And then I want to give everybody a shout out in the Empire, because y'all know. Y'all been on Kyle Shanahan's head, and I'm starting to agree with y'all. Kyle Shanahan, if you get my boy hurt and he just came back, why in the hell is he playing the whole game? I'm getting upset watching him take these snaps. You got to let Mason run a little bit, man. You got to change him out. Stop trying to hurt him. You're going to hurt him, and you're going to have a problem. You're going to get fired behind Christian McCaffrey getting hurt, man. Stop using him so much. It's in the special team. What are y'all doing? Hey, that corner we got out there, he a beast. Number 0, I like to see him on the field.
That's Ronaldo. He's hurting too.
Yeah, I like to see him on the field. But that special teams is trash, man. How you gonna get blocked into the punter and we give up a touchdown right there because of that nonsense? And then our kicker can't make no kick.
He just backing up. When does a football player back up? The hell was he thinking?
Man, and then Bosa. Oh my God, Bosa! Why do you get Baker Mayfield and do you like that, man? You got both of you got his arm with both of your hands, and he just looked like he just big boy you out, and then throw the ball on fourth down. Come on, Bosa. Don't go out like that. You should have got a flag on that one, man. He's big boy.
I mean, that's the type of thing where you judo throw. You should have judo throwed Mayfield. Just grab his arm, roll around, take him over your shoulder, and body slam that ass. Nick, I don't know what he was thinking.
Man, he was running them down the sideline like he was big boy. I'm like, get off of me. And holding the ball in one hand. I said, what am I watching? I'm like, is this real?
Lamar Jackson did that. Lamar Jackson did that last week. Same kind of thing. But Lamar did the man even more dirty. Lamar, after he got rid of the ball, he threw the dude on the ground with that one hand. I said, man,
wow, man.
Whoa.
Man, but we not looking good, man. We got to get that special teams right. I don't care about this winners and win stuff. I'm losing years off my life watching every game. It's unacceptable.
That was rough, wasn't it?
You know, we're beating ourselves. We're going to hurt ourselves. That kicker got to go, man. How we spend a third round who's drafted, man? Listen, I'm starting to agree with the Niner fans, man. Man, listen, man. Stop it, man. We dropped third round pick on this guy. He can't even kick, man. We picking up people off the street that's making everything? Like, who is this guy? He'll get out of here, man.
Raymond,
crazy, man. Shout out to Debo, man, because appreciate that, man, because you do what I wanted to do, man, you know. So appreciate that.
He didn't slap him hard enough, but he slapped Tabor first. I wish he'd have backhanded
Detroit versus everybody.
What I wish he would have did is a backhand pimp slap style, come across Jake's face first and then fly into Tabor's face. Because Tabor's just a long snapper. That's Jake out there messing up.
Detroit eats every booty.
So, you know.
Yeah, man, but I see the other people want to come in. I just had to talk to you because I ain't called right after the game. You know, I normally call right after the game. Yeah. But, man, oh, my God, I was about to die watching that game, man.
Oh, you and me both.
And I don't feel like that's cool. You know,
I mean, was you tired
the little dumb
afterward?
penalty.
Yeah.
Ronbo. I stopped watching football out there. I had to go get in the bed.
You know what I'm saying? I was felt like I just got through working out after watching the game. I'm not even moving around. I'm just sitting there screaming and hollering, jumping up and down, leaving the room every time Moody comes out. But there was no physical emotions other than your brain was just getting crazy. Damn it.
Crazy, man. It's unacceptable is what it is. Where's Robbie Gold, man? Stop this, man. Come on, man. Even the Cowboys kickers make kicks, man. Come on, man. This is unacceptable. And then not even just him. It's the whole special teams unit. What's going on out there, man? We getting well, at least we got a decent return for once. I was like, is that the 49ers running it to the 40? Get out of here.
I know, right? Like, that was cowing. He finally got away. We've been waiting for him to get away all season. Yeah.
And shout out to the rookie for catching the touchdown. You know, shout out to the rookie. You know, we ain't going to miss Brandon Ayuk. We got a new Brandon Ayuk. He hungry. He trying to get a contract, so we're going to use him for 3 years and then trade him before he gets too crazy.
or pretend like we ain't going to pay him. You know, I wish the Niners would stop. Every year, people go ahead and sign their people before somebody else gets paid. Raymond, doesn't that make sense? Now you got to pay him more money or do like B.A. And B.A. was every bit within his rights to say, man, I'm looking at CeeDee Lamb, just got paid this. I'm not even talking to y'all about Justin Jefferson. I'm looking at Amon Sarah, and you go tell me I can't get no money? See, even though he doesn't, Raymond, his job on the 49ers is not like them people. JJ does all the work in Minnesota. Say Rob, I mean, he does all. You're not the same position. You don't need to be asking for that kind of money. I understand the 49ers position.
Right.
But if you would have not waited so long, he wouldn't have that argument. Damn it.
Right. They might have should have gave him his money a little earlier.
Right.
But then you don't know how they could have, you know, I mean, I'll let them handle that in the front office, but, man, when the fans keep telling y'all something, y'all should listen a little bit, man. Like, I'm telling you, Kyle Shanahan, if McCaffrey get hurt, you might as well clean your locker room out, sir.
No kidding.
You're not
Especially,
gonna you tripping, man.
yeah.
He in the game the whole time. He just came off of a. What are you doing? This is his first game back, and he playing like he, adjusted. He's gonna get tweaked out there because of you.
Yeah.
Let him get a rhythm.
Should have had maybe
Damn.
10 carries.
You trying to make him go all out the first action, man. What are you doing?
I mean, maybe 10 carries. Just get him back, get used to it. Make sure it's some kind. I want to see him run a stretch a little more often or something like that. 10 carries and then four receptions. Make him run some routes and stuff like that. You don't have to put the workhorse saddle on him today, Kyle.
Jesus Christ, man. We got Mason and the other dude, man. Garendo. Stop it, man.
Well,
Jesus Christ. He had like that was the Super Bowl or something. Man, come on, man. He's going to hurt my man out there.
Raymond, get ready, man.
And he's going to get fired. If McCaffrey get hurt, he's done.
I know. Next week, Raymond, look for McCaffrey to get back to 20 carries. I already see it coming. So, he's going to pretend like Garendo and Mace can't play.
So that's my spill on it, man.
All right, fam. I'm glad to hear from you, Raymond, especially on Monday night. It brings back old
days. Nice talking to you. Monday Night Raw is back, baby. Yeah. So Kyle Shanahan, no, you all right, Kyle Shanahan. You better stop running McCaffrey, but Moody. Stop playing with me, man.
Raymond,
go ahead. All right, Bravo. Shout out to Devo, man.
Appreciate you, fam.
Shout out to Devo Samuel, man.
Yeah.
All right, Keith.
Night, fam. Devo's getting all kind of kudos for slapping the bejesus out of those two dudes. I mean, I misunderstood. I thought that Tabor had actually jumped into Jake's face and Debo was taking up for him. No. Debo did exactly what it looked like he did. Just felt like Debo couldn't contain himself. I'm going to walk by. I'm going to slap the hell out of both of them. And it is inappropriate behavior for any youngster that may be watching this game. Uncle Ronbo is just saying, do your job. Now, don't do that on your team if you're a high schooler or junior high schooler. But still, don't hate on Debo for what he did. When you get to that level, then maybe. Steven! Come on in, Steven.
Ronbo,
Steven.
You already know how I'm going to start this off.
I know. So, let me give you the. Wait, Steven. Let me give you the normal intro. I forgot to give it to Steven. And now, another segment on this Monday Night Raw of Let Me Holler at You. Go ahead.
Man, they always say Raw is war, Ronbo. And I bring no peace. So a lot of analysts are saying, do the Niners look better, or do they look worse, or do they look the same? Here's the way I see it. Niners look they're flirting between looking the same and looking worse. Why do I say that? Our special teams consistently let us down. How is it that we have Jake Moody back, misses 3 field goals in one game? I understand he comes back from an injury, whatever, right? The one thing that made me mad, that agitated the hell out of me, was Deebo Samuel coming at Jake Moody. Yeah, you could be like, hey, he's getting in his face. He's telling him to get his shit right. Problem is Deebo hasn't showed up in key moments at key times in dire situations. Ronbo, he not only got beat out once for wide receiver one, but he got beat out twice. Once by Brandon Ayuk and a second time by Juwan Jennings. Our number 3 guy is now our wide receiver 1 because Deebo Samuel cannot do it. So the last person who should be talking shit in general is Deebo, is number 1. I'm okay. If it was, let's say, GK, or let's say if it was Christian McCaffrey, or hey, you know what, maybe Brock Purdy, who knows? But you know what? It was Deebo, and that didn't sit right with me because it's like, if you're going to call someone out for doing that, make sure you got the stats to back it up. Because if not, then you have no reason to talk because no one gets in his face when he doesn't show up during key moments or when he kept dropping those passes. No one got in his face about it.
We don't know that.
That's my stance.
Well, no, we do know that. Ain't nobody going to give Deebo a hard time because his attitude is not the kind of dude that you're going to go talk too hardcore to. But, yeah, and you're right. Deebo's out there missing passes on occasion. He didn't miss any yesterday. But he's been fairly decent this season. So, yeah.
Another thing, too, Ronbo, I don't know who number 64 is. Who's number 64 on the offense? I can't remember his name.
That's got to be
Brendel?
That's got to be a lineman. offensive lineman.
It is.
It probably
is it Brindle or is it?
It probably is Brindle.
God,
If he was playing poorly, it was either McKivitz or Brindle.
Oh, it was. I think it's Brindle. I don't think it's McKivitz. I think McKivitz is number 69. I think it's Brindle who's number 64. Get him out, please. I don't know what our offensive line coach sees in him. I really don't. I would like to have Burford in that spot.
Oh no!
Rather than Brindle.
We've got the other guy that's back healthy again.
Ronbo. If okay, so you know that throw to Ricky P down the slant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the problem is, this is why I say what I say, because had it been a second later, Brock would have got a sack or he would have got reached, and that's on Brindle's side. He had one guy breach him so easily. Everyone else did their job. Pooney, Aaron, Trent, they all did their job great. But for some odd reason, Brindle's man got right through him, and had it been a second later, we would have had either a sack or a fumble. And that would have ended the entire game, because that touchdown shifted the entire momentum of the entire Niner offense. And I say that because our rookie wide receiver, who just got shot through the chest, caught a pass through the slant and ran it for a touchdown. That's big. That's like a big confidence booster.
I mean, he's going to get better. Native Niner, it was Feliciano who I want to see at center, and Feliciano can play center, unlike anybody else on the roster. We're still looking for Nick Zakelj to develop, but Brindle does not have to play center. Forster likes him for reasons unknown.
I don't get it. But you know what else, Ronbo? And So the last caller before me touched it up. I mean, I've always held Cal accountable. I've always held him to the fire. And I even said it, CMC is going to come back and Kyle's going to try to run this man into the ground. And that's exactly what almost happened yesterday. The problem is, Ronbo, is that, this is one thing I hate about Kyle. You can't be a captain and you can't be a bitch at the same time. And what do I mean by that is you can't command and tell players to not do something, otherwise you're going to sit them, but then let a player walk all over you like CMC. You're doing it to better his health. You're not doing it because you're punishing him. You're doing it to better him so that way he doesn't hurt himself. But then you want to turn around and you want to look at Brock Purdy and say, no, you can't do that. If you do that, you're going to be benched. If you do that, you're going to be punished. Like, no, you can't. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. Your quarterback is your star player. Your running back is your star player. But you got to give equal treatment. And can we talk about the Lions game last night? That's who we got to face, Ronbo. They dropped 20-plus points to the Texans. And then came back in 14 minutes and beat them. Yeah, sure. Got through how many picks? 5 picks?
I know,
but they still won.
Ooh.
And that's just the Niners doing that for a minute.
Yeah, that's just what bothered me about that the most, Steven, is destiny pointing toward Detroit, because any other time a team throws 5 picks, you get your brains blown out. That's just too many opportunities given to the other offense. But their defense did a decent enough job against the Texans, who are struggling trying to figure out how to play without Stephon Diggs. All they needed. They didn't score any points in the second half.
Yeah, Ronbo, it scares me. They scare me. I can easily say.
I warned you guys and everybody else about that 2 years ago. God, I see that building up.
And the worst part is, like I said, we face them at the end of the year. December 31st is our judgment day, and that's who we face at home.
I just hope we're ready to go by then for sure. All right, fam. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to see you Wednesday, and let's see what's develops between now and then. All right? Oh, by the way, Dominic Purdy, he tops 49ers PFF grades in Week 10. Purdy is getting better. Renardo Green is getting better. Look out for Ricky. This draft class is the absolute shiznit. Oh.
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you about Ricky?
Did I mention Mustafa?
Oh, yeah.
It's
getting nasty, Ronbo.
It is.
But they just got to dial it in. That's all they got to do.
Yes, indeed. We'll get there. We got future power, too. All right, fam. I'll see you Wednesday.
I'll see you Wednesday, Ronbo. Bring the heat.
Hear you. All right, Stephen. And let's go to double A. William Roberts, I know, right? If we could get, they won't get rid of Moody.
Ronbo.
But if I could put Bell and I'm trying to put a trade package together, double eight, Ronnie Bell, and we got to find a complete sucker to take a deal involving Ronnie Bell. Who else am I going to put in that package? Okay. Double A, you're new to this. Monday night is the night we used to use to get it all out. If you had some problems with what took place the day before in the game, and what's weird about us now, how things have changed. We used to be getting our butt handed to us, back in Tom Sula and fumble on the Rams, Tom Sula and Kelly days, right? And so we had every right. We needed Monday night. Oh, it got crazy, but we just won the game. We've gotten so spoiled that we can't allow any faults. So this tonight is, I don't know what this is, but we got to complain. Double A, let it all out, man. Whatever you got to say. Double A hits the mic and I say, Monday Night Raw, let me holler at you. Go ahead, Double A, what you got in your mind, man? Oh, Luda Jr., thank you. Luda Jr. and Bell, that's what I'm putting in that package. I'm sick of him. Super Bowl and then yesterday. Go ahead, Double A. I'm sorry.
Oh man, I mean, when Jake Moody was about to kick that game-winning field goal, to be honest, Ronbo, I went into my room and I said to myself, I can't take it. Yeah, like it was just so frustrating to watch Jake Moody.
Tell you. Because, and Jake's going to have, no matter what anybody says, this weekend we're going to still be sitting there holding our breath. As soon as he walks out on the field, okay, I can see it now. Oh, here it comes. Damn it, Jake. I said, even before he even gets to the tee, I know I'm going to be cussing. I will see. Maybe he'll surprise us.
Well, hopefully, but yeah, and about the Debo and Taylor Pepper, I know a lot of people are mad at Debo, but there's a reason he's named captain this season because I think he was named captain.
Yeah.
And he was just trying to hold Taylor accountable. Like captain's supposed to hold their teammates accountable, like make them play better or harder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Although you should probably use conversation first because Pepper was mad as hell. They had to hold him back. Debo's walking cool away and like ain't nothing gonna happen. You could slap the wrong person. But in this case, I agree. Go ahead. I mean, you and I wanted to slap him. I mean, but we
yeah. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, yesterday was just a weird game. Like, especially the special teams were just god awful.
Mm-hmm. Not enough can be said about that special team stinking up the joint, and it's going to hurt us if it doesn't improve between now and the last, say, 3 weeks or 4 weeks. If they don't have it together by then, man, they're going to embarrass us. And if we sneak into the playoffs somehow, they're going to embarrass us. I just know it because they have a knack for making those fatal mistakes at exactly the wrong time. Ooh. And this goes all the way back to Super Bowl AA. Raymond McLeod?
Yeah.
Luda Jr. again? Damn it.
It's like I think our ST is kind of like they always hurt our back, so.
Well, you got to pull together, dig down deep, try to think of yourself as something you want to improve upon. Have some shame.
Yeah.
Have some pride. Say to yourself, we may have a problem today, but it won't be me. For a change, just do that. God. Ooh. We'll see. They got to feel bad about this game. I'm looking for special teams to look like really good next week.
But on the bright side, I thought Pony, he's getting better every week, Ronbo.
Hey.
I mean, he's just impressive.
PFF is loving him. This is the second time I've seen him mentioned. Tops 49ers PFF grades. I'm talking versus every unit on the team. And JJ was having a hell of a day. Brock was having a hell of a day. Pooty gets ranked the highest PFF grade today. Oh.
And I mean, I just don't get why Chris Farser likes Jake Brendel. To me, Jake Brendel is just okay. He's average.
I'm average, maybe. Yeah, well, yeah. I'll give him average. But Jake it's not his fault. Jake's just not heavy enough to play center. You need nose tackles are big guys around the league. I don't.
Yeah.
We gonna put a lightweight guy in there? He's gonna be destroyed, as has been demonstrated by Jake on numerous occasions. So until Coach wakes up, I guess we gotta continue to watch Brendel go out there and get drilled, and hopefully he doesn't get Brock hurt.
Yeah, but the good thing about it is that Brock has mobility, so he'll be able to move.
The things that worry me is that those things he doesn't see coming at him. That's when guys get hurt anyway. This is why you got to have a good left tackle. He can see what's coming to his right probably most of the time. Coming up the middle, the quickest way to any distance to cross a distance is in a straight line. That center's lined up with the quarterback. If he comes blowing up through there, he can get to the quarterback. You got to have a stud in the middle hiking that ball.
And that's why we have to continue to draft the O-line in the next draft.
I'll take a center too. Double A, we got to go though, fam. I'll see you Wednesday and see what develops between. Maybe we'll get a new center. All right.
Hopefully. Yeah. All right, Ronbo.
Great night, fam.
Have a
Appreciate
good night.
Thanks. Maddie, asked up a beautiful Bend, Oregon,
Ronbo,
where the temperature's dropping and the fireplaces are crackling. The air is cold.
Yeah, dude, it's cold.
And the 49ers are 5-4. Maddie, but you know what? Later for that. If you're feeling a little PO'd, let it out, man. This is it. Monday Night Raw.
I let myself calm down a little bit, Ronbo.
Yeah, I have too, honestly.
I don't know what to think about Moody. I think, like, you hit it on the nose. When we see him step up to the ball next game, we're all going to cringe.
I know. Like you're watching a horror movie. Remember as a kid, if you watch horror movies, you put your hands over your eyes and peek between your fingers?
Yeah.
That's Jake Moody, a horror movie. Damn it. God, dang.
Well, and it was just, gosh dang it, dude. I was obviously upset at the second one he missed, but when the third one missed, man, I felt like you. I got up off the couch and walked away. Man, this son of a bitch.
Who is he? Who drafted
buddy?
him?
It kills me. And what's silly is those kickers we had in replacement for him. They didn't miss any kicks, if I remember right.
No, Carlson missed one extra point, I think.
So
But here's the thing, Matty. I think Carlson was drafted the same year as Jake.
I think so. I think you were
That's what I
absolutely
heard.
correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So,
you know.
but man, how about Brock Purdy? I mean, it wasn't perfect, but man, that was a good passer rating. I mean, how many yards? 300.
350.
How many was it? 380 something? 353.
Yeah, that's still near 400 yards. Look out for you, bro.
That's no joke, bro. Yeah.
And
It was
he
nice
did
to see JJ out there.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he did that under extreme stress like he does every week. If Brock Purdy ever gets an offensive line that does at least a great job, or a decent job even, you don't have McKivitz, you don't have Brindle, we're going to dominate in a way that people can't imagine.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and even though he had a somewhat of a poor game during the Kansas City game, like
Yeah.
we still
Kansas
for the
defense
most
is
of that game kept ourselves within winning range.
Yes, we were in
Like
it.
it's not like they blew us out. Like I think people overlook that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they do.
And then you take back the Cardinals game and the Rams game that we gave up in the fourth quarter. Mm-hmm. I mean, come on.
It takes 4 quarters to beat the 49ers for sure. But those are games that actually we should be what is it we play for? We should be 7-2. Period. We should not be 5-4.
Oh, at least. Yeah. 7-2. I would, and then everything looks different, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I don't know. There's a lot of just, I look at it and I'm like, man, what is, like, a lot of these things that we deal with are just, I swear, they're just purely mental.
And they look like they could be fixable. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
George Kittle's hurt, but then George Kittle's always hurt.
George Kittle plays through a lot of injuries, man.
Yeah, he's never going to be 100% healthy. I think he plays better hurt. George is a tough guy. If he's fully healthy, he wouldn't know what to do with himself.
I would agree. It's so funny you say that, dude. He does play really well. I didn't even catch it. Like, what's ailing him?
He's got as Kyle Shannon put, hamstring. Something going on with his hamstring. George has always got a hamstring thing going on.
Oh, gotcha.
It's not even unusual.
Yeah.
So but they have to mention it, I imagine, because they've been told you can't keep things away from the front office in New York about injuries. We got fined for that. So hamstring irritation.
Well, and I think George look at how much he does as far as blocking. He's pushing into those other dudes real hard, where not a lot of other tight ends are.
He's a hard.
And so I think he takes more of a beating than any other tight end in the league. I think, in my opinion, and he's a tough kid. I'm happy to have him around.
I'm telling you. I mean, he takes more. He takes more of a beating. He does more hard work than McKivitz. McKivitz is always healthy from week to week.
Yeah.
He's not doing anything. That's
See?
why.
Something to say about that, bro.
God.
So I think we'll be all right, man. I mean, I try to take everything with a grain of salt. I mean, Seahawks are coming to us, so that's a good thing. We've already beat them at their house, and now we have more of our guys back.
Yeah. So
as much as I'm not going to say this is a gimme game, I have a feeling if we can only win one more game, like, this is probably going to be it. I have a feeling that we're going to do better than that.
Yeah.
But if worst games to worst, I think this would be the one.
I just want to see special teams.
I don't think we're playoff bound.
Show some poise this week. Realize that the spotlight is
would be
on
nice,
them.
huh?
Yeah, and just say to yourself, all right, listen, guys, we're not going to come out here and lay an egg. This happens every week, and the first thing people talk about when they say anything negative about the 49ers, it's us. As a unit, we've got to get better. Come on, guys. So.
Yeah, and with the kicker, man, like, I was listening to some guys talk today, and they're spot on. Like, it's kind of like golf with the kicker. There's a lot of mental game involved in that.
Oh God, yes. Isn't that?
You got to be good at your craft, but you got to be strong mentally. You got to focus. You got to tune people out. You got to focus in on the craft and the task at hand. And I don't know, man. I'm not gonna say I do any better, so I can't really. I can't kick a ball that far.
But Matty, here's the thing, though, versus you and Jake. The thing is, you don't kick and work on that daily. Jake does
True
this
story.
daily. It's his only job is to get that ball between the uprights. Robbie Gold is the gold standard. Robbie used to walk out in the field. He's
True story.
throwing his leg up in the air, man. He's talking crap to
just
the guy on
comfortable.
the sidelines that was giving him hell about, especially the Rams.
Practicing in between cheerleaders.
Yeah, no. Remember, what's that cornerback from the Rams? Robbie and him were just having it. And I think Robbie yells some things at him as he's running out on the field. And he gets over it there and hurts his feelings by putting him between the uprights with no fear whatsoever. You can't. Ice water has to pump through your bloods as a kicker. So,
Yeah, dude, we're missing out not having him around. I miss Robbie. When he stepped onto the field, Ronbo, we just had confidence. He missed one every now and again, but we just knew he was gonna. When push came to shove, and we needed that to win, he was gonna make it.
Matty, we're gonna go. I'm gonna tell you what. You're absolutely right. We're gonna see you Wednesday and see what develops between now and then. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks to dinner, Matty.
Absolutely, buddy.
All right, fam.
You have a good night, buddy.
You
And
too.
everybody else in the chat, 49er fans, I should say, have a good night. Everybody else, kick rocks.
I don't know why
All right,
Rams
buddy.
would be here. All right, fam.
Oh, I don't know either. Later, buddy.
Later, Matty. Rams will be gone next. Hopefully, the Rams will be out of here by next second half as gets underway. Because you know how they scatter whenever they start to look bad or we start to look good. Hey, yo, KC.
Ronbo, what's shaking?
Casey, I'm shaking because I know next week Jake Moody. Casey, you always find a particular guy that's making everybody mad. What's our right tackle? Brindle? No, not Brindle. Brunskill. You adopted Brunskill as one of your favorite guys back in the day, and Brunskill was pissing people off, but he was still doing a decent job. I was with you. I didn't think Brunskill was worth hating on, but Casey made a big deal out of him all the time.
Great, no.
Hey, will you show the same affection for Jake Moody? And stand
Ronbo,
out
has there been anyone more vocal about 49er kickers over the years than me?
I know.
You know?
You used to like Robbie Gold.
I used to like Robbie, but I didn't like punting from 37. I punted from 39. You know, I mean, Kyle was trying to go easy on him, but he had him kick 6 field goals yesterday, and he happened to go 50% and win the game, and everybody is still calling for his head.
Yeah. You know,
so, I don't have a problem with it. He came back off a high ankle sprain, and 2 of those kicks were really close.
I forgot it was a high ankle sprain. That's right, huh? It wasn't just an ankle sprain.
You know, so on his kicking foot, too, you know, I mean, you know, what Debo did obviously worked, you know, so.
Well, Debo slapped him too late, though. Was it a game? No, that's right. Oh, yeah. He did slap. That's right. He slapped him before they went out there and kicked that next field goal. You're absolutely right. I forgot about that. It helped him.
So that worked.
Yeah, it did.
But, you know, I think that's maybe more of a frustration that Debo has with the overall game, and he took it out on Moody, or maybe just Kyle in the offense. I don't know. But what I do know is that Brock Purdy shined, Jawan Jennings shined, and you know, they're 5-4 and they're in second place, so they gotta get a nice win streak going here.
You know, you mentioned Jawan Jennings. I wonder. I'm thinking about the production. Would Brandon Ayuk have done any better? JJ almost got 100 yards yesterday. We're getting the same production and clutch catches as we were getting from BA, actually, which is very interesting.
Well, it's kind of a league-wide phenomenon now. There's so many talented players at so many positions that the best ability is availability.
Yeah. So you never know what you got sometimes until they're forced into action. So, yeah.
What really concerns me is that there are so many good teams right now. There's a lot of 6-3s, and you know.
Oh yeah.
I mean, even the Steelers are a 7-win team right now, right?
I'm surprised at the Steelers. I didn't know they were going to look that good, but they look damn good.
I know. Especially with just throwing Russell in there after. But
Wilson's a saver. Wilson's throwing some great passes.
Did you see the Did you see the Lions game yesterday? Jared Goff threw 5 interceptions and they still won that.
I was laying up laughing so hard.
That's phenomenal, man.
Well,
games like that told me the Lions are going to go pretty far, man. And I would put money on them to win the Super Bowl at this point.
Yeah, because I don't know who's going to put that fire out. The Eagles, I know the Eagles do look good though.
Well, if the Eagles play at home, if the Eagles have some home playoff games, that's a big deal. But if the Eagles have to go into Detroit for the NFC Championship game, that's going to be Detroit's real moneymaker because they don't have the traveling fan base.
Yeah, and also the negative shots you're going to get from the seats isn't going to bother. Detroit will do well against anybody they play. Green Bay is like confusing me. They should be doing better. So, yeah, we'll find out.
There's just a lot of good players on a lot of teams right now. The NFL has a plethora of talent. No shortage of talent.
Yeah.
It was really cool to see Tom Brady kind of gush over Brock yesterday.
I know, was that special? Because he talked bad about Brock.
That was really cool.
The last time he seen Brock. Everything Brock did.
That's right.
That was just an average throw there. And that was okay, but nothing. Yeah, but Tom was just tearing him up. And then yesterday, he gets the LFG award? Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I think, real recognizes real, and Brock is just undeniable, especially because Brady was, 199th overall pick, and he probably, is rooting for the Niners there.
He should be.
Even versus Tampa.
Yeah.
But, they just got to stay healthy, man. Losing Ayuk is a big deal. We can't act like it's not a big deal.
Oh, it is a big deal. In fact, JJ and Ayuk on the same team because Debo, like Steven so rudely points out every time he gets a chance, Debo could do better if he just please would. But Debo is Debo. He's going to do what Debo does best. And if you ask him to do
trash.
more, if you ask Debo to do more than outside of his comfort zone, you're going to have judgments like Steven, which are nice.
Ronbo, I'm not here to listen to the outside flack.
Case, go ahead, man. We got a minute left here. What else you want to add before we see you?
Well, Ronbo, I'm pretty amazed with Kyler Murray. He's been playing incredible this year, and the Cardinals just took it to the Jets, man.
Oh.
I mean, that game wasn't close at all,
and they're getting better too. You're right. I'm a little worried about it.
I'd like to see what the rest of their. I want to see what the remaining schedule looks like, but at this point, I'm rocking with the Lions on my parlay. I'm rocking with the Eagles on my parlay. I keep moving the Eagle lines because they just keep blowing teams out. I had them at minus 17.5 versus the Cowboys. They beat them by 28, I think. So.
In case we gotta go. I'll see you Wednesday. Anytime you be talking to Cowboys, we'll be laughing. I'll see you Wednesday, okay, fam? Appreciate you getting in here tonight.
Right on, Ronbo. Shout out to Brunskill. Shout out to the 49er Empire. They're listening to us in Egypt and in the Congo on the space station. And y'all Ram fans, y'all don't have a Ronbo Sports. That's why y'all are here. So you have a good night, buddy.
Thanks, Case. I'll see you Wednesday, fam. Hey, we got it ready enough. Get Brian, come. Get in there, Brian.
Hey, Ronbo, how are you?
Brian, doing all right, man. Sporting a Brian Culp hat. Every time I put this hat on, I think about you, Brian. And been meaning to get back to you. Brian and I got to do a video. We've been doing a video for 2 years. It's my fault. Brian, come on. Brian, what do you got on your mind tonight, though?
Well, first off, I want to say we won last night, right? Yesterday, the Niners won, right?
Right.
Everybody's happy the 49ers won, right?
Yes, I'm there.
So, however it comes down, if it's an interception, a fumble, whatever, a kick, a punt, a safety, however you win, we want a W at the end of the day. And when you look back at the schedule, you're like, did they win or lose? They don't go back and say, oh, well, the kicker missed 3 times and then he finally made it. No, they look to see if you won. Now, sometimes people get more into those in-depth conversations and be like, yeah, that game right before Thanksgiving, it was snowing and the team was down, it was 5 minutes left and they had no timeouts. Yeah, some people will get into that. But like the caller just said, Jake Moody went out there and he attempted 6 field goals and he made 50% of them. We won the game. How many touchdowns did Debo have yesterday, Ronbo? Is that why he's upset? Because like the reason you kick a field goal, right?
Frustrated.
Right? Yeah. The reason you kick a field goal is because the team didn't get into the red zone or they stalled in the red zone, right?
Yeah.
So with Debo not getting a touchdown, was he taking some of his frustration out there on Taylor Pepper and Jake Moody because they didn't get the job done? Yeah. He didn't get the job done. Right, so I mean, like, I know there's a lot of blame to go around, and when you're a kicker, your job's to make kicks, obviously, right? Yeah. But again, isn't everybody supposed to do their job out there? And again, how many touchdowns did Debo have yesterday?
0. In fact, Debo was way out of line doing that, but it was kind of amusing because I was shocked. I couldn't imagine. I've never seen. When's the last time you seen a player walk down the sideline of his team and smack him? Oh, wait. What's his name over in L.A.? What's that wide receiver that now plays with the Dolphins? I mean, wide receiver, cornerback? I keep losing his name. He slapped Taylor, the guy that was playing with him, for being out of position, according to his thinking. And I was shocked, and that was a raging slap.
Now, I am a little biased. I'm probably one of the first people in the world to own a Jake Moody jersey. Yeah. I think I've seen you the picture. I actually have a Jake Moody jersey. So, yeah, I was really excited. He was injured today. Yesterday he got to come back in the game. Maybe they rushed him in too fast. Yeah. Maybe they rushed him in too fast, because a lot of Jennings came in. There was a lot of players that were injured that returned yesterday. And, again, I think the offense did pretty good. I think special teams, we've had some problems with special teams for some years now. And it's not just kickers, it's returners.
Up or down, returners, everybody on the team.
You could go and say Kyle Williams. You could say Robbie Gold. You could, all up and down, right?
I agree. Yes.
The only problem we don't have right now is a long snapper. We seem to have a pretty good long snapper. And
James good.
They're pretty hard. They're pretty hard to come by. So for somebody to stand up for another player, that shows comrade, and everybody, and it's all about winning. But at the end of the game, who went out there and kicked the game winner?
That was it.
Was it Debo? It wasn't Debo, right?
Yeah, Brian, what I'm really enjoying? The fact that you actually own a Jake Moody jersey. All right. Wear it with pride. But Brian, honestly.
Yesterday when he missed the first 3, I wasn't feeling very good. No, I wasn't. I wasn't wearing the jersey at all, honestly, because I was wearing my Colt jersey. My personal jersey. And I'm like just excited that it was a good game yesterday. But again, let's get back to the point. Why did we have to kick field goals? Because the offense stalled.
Weren't scoring any points.
Brock Purdy, he had a great trash. Yeah, Debo's trash. That's why, exactly. He's a wide back. He's not a wide receiver. Ayuk, he got hurt, right? So now who do we have to, throw the ball to? For Saul, he caught that pass, but then the rest of the game he was absent. We didn't see where he was at all. And then, George Kittle had 3 passes, and
wait,
we didn't get
Brian,
going.
I just want to say this, though, about Ricky was like, I think he wasn't looking for – I saw Ricky on several camera shots. He was wide open. It was George Kittle's time. I think –
But George Kittle only had 3 catches.
Well, we didn't have a lot of receptions during the day. It's funny. We had a lot of long receptions, but, it was spread out between a lot of guys.
Yesterday. We weren't running the ball very well either, so it's like I don't see what was happening. Nobody had over 100 yards. And CMC, I think, had a total of like 68 yards catching or something like that. So it was just a really weird game. I know Brock Purdy didn't throw any interceptions. He looked really good on the stats. Yeah. But when we got to the red zone, we weren't efficient.
No, this is an ongoing issue. True.
If we want to go further, we can't kick field goals. Whether or not our kicker can make them or not, we can't kick field goals to go to the Super Bowl and win. Even the best kicker in the league.
He's not going to win a Super Bowl for you. Hey, damn right.
the Ravens kicker. He missed the other day. So I mean, it happens. But the idea is, and you always say kickers are supposed to do their job. They're supposed to make kicks. But yeah, again, I'm gonna leave you go. I'm gonna let you go. I'm just gonna go Niners. But I want everybody to remember what I said. How many receiving touchdowns did
stop picking on Jake?
Right. And then, hey, let's go even further. How many touchdowns did Debo have on the year? And with that, guys,
Oh, man, stop it.
We'll talk.
Stop it. Stop it.
All right.
Please.
Steven and Brian.
He's trash.
All right, guys. Brian, I'm telling you, I'm loving it. Fam, give my best to the family. And hopefully I can try to get in here Wednesday as early as possible. Get in here Wednesday and get you. Okay. All right, fam. Have a great night. Did Brian just leave or did Bethel just come in? It's Michael. Michael!
Hey, Ronbo, your night going, buddy? What's up?
It's going great, man. I just saw, in fact, we were talking about special teams players. I just saw the Rams got penalized on a kick, and the kicker backs up and misses. I love it.
That's a Dolphins. Dolphins got some lamb tonight for dinner. That's what they're having for dinner. That's their bait, some lamb. They're going to feed their baby some lambs tonight. You watch.
Woo!
They're looking for Ramirez. It's a little chunky little lamb they're going to go after. Rudy the chunky lamb they're going to go after. With more meat.
I just wish the Dolphins get back on track offensively.
Imagine. I'm going to ask a question. When was the last team? Well, I guess the last team that had 5 interceptions and won the game could be Detroit. I don't know anybody else that had 5 interceptions and still won the game.
I'm trying to remember any team that the quarterback threw 5 INTs and they won the game.
Stop 5 interceptions, boys. Boy, man, my nephew could throw less interceptions than him. That's pretty sad. 5 interceptions. Boy, you set the history.
I don't know what's going on with the Texans, but I thought they still had that wide receiver they had from last year. I guess the Texans have figured it out.
They play Kansas City in the Super Bowl. That's it. Kansas City lights you out. Goodbye. Imagine if touchdowns Kansas City was scored with all 5 interceptions.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It'd be a 35-0 lead.
Oh, yeah. The Texans have been figured out.
It'd be a blowout Tom Burr.
Yeah, they gotta get their stuff together. Get in that end zone. Get in there, Dolphin. Ha!
Don't do that. That's the win, Dolphin. That's the win for us. Come on, Mike McDaniel. Duford Shanahan. Get that win. Come on.
I tell you, we're the 49ers.
I'll tell you this. I don't want to see Mike McDaniel get fired, man, if the Dolphins start sinking down the road. Like, not this year, but, like, if they start sinking all through, so I'll take him back. If he goes, I'll take him back. Definitely.
Oh, yeah, Kyle. He'd be with Kyle in 5 minutes after he got fired. No doubt, because they're buddies.
His Hawaiian shorts and, it's cold,
in the middle of winter.
Come in. And then you see Salas come along with them. I'll take defense. McDaniel take offense.
Well, Mike, anything that disturbed you about the game yesterday? This is Monday night. What is McDaniel doing?
Lucky I didn't get lucky. EMP didn't come to my house. I would have had a heart attack with Moody. But you know what? Moody, don't make now on. Just keep on hitting them all. Don't miss him, man. I mean, I understand an injury has been part of it.
You know, I forgot, Mike, that he had a high ankle sprain on his kicking leg. I did forget that. So
that takes a lot of toll. You imagine just foot are kicking. You use that foot to kick. Just imagine that. You know,
that's gotta. I'd be afraid it still hurts. I have never had a high ankle sprain. I don't know how that feels. That's the thing.
It hurts enough. And the last time I saw something like that ever happen, what Debo did to Peppers, when I was in high school, somebody did that. Except one of the guys slapped the quarterback for throwing so many interceptions and smacked, punched him.
I know Debo cannot continue to do that, but still, it was kind of funny. I couldn't see that coming.
I was afraid Peppers was going to go after Debo.
He did hold Peppers back. I know it. Peppers is a big dude. I didn't realize how big Peppers was. Peppers is huge.
He's from Michigan State, too, that guy. He's from Michigan. He's a Michigan State boy. He's protected in Michigan. Michigan State,
but they're all 49ers, and they got to learn, we don't do this. And I'm sure Kyle had a talk with Debo.
Don't be like the Rams. You know, the Rams like to fight cats and dogs. Don't be like the Rams, man.
Yeah.
They fight. They fight over,
Oh, yeah.
the basement.
I tell you, it's like my mom told me. I used to slap my brother and smack him around all the time. My mom used to tell me, listen, next time you feel like you want to hit somebody, you come and hit me. I'm telling you right now, don't you do that again. And that's what Kyle should have told Debo. Next time you want to slap somebody, come and slap me.
How many TVs have you been broken? Boy, you've been breaking a lot of TVs, Texas boy. You're saying that, Atlanta's false to Tony Wright? At least this team is above 500 and has a better shot to get into the playoffs. I think they can. I think they're going to win that division. Doesn't matter.
I'm just surprised the Texas boys in here.
Atlanta's going to be fine. Yeah, they lost to the Saints. But look, look what happened to us.
Niners for life. I'm watching. Rams are losing 17-6. I'm watching. I'm loving it.
That's all right. Rudy, go live tonight. I want to see you whine about this. I want to see you complain the ref did this, they grabbed that. All right, come on, Rudy, go live tonight. I want to see you. You saying, you can't pick out Tony Wright, man. Tony Wright rules, man. And trust me, all the females in the chat, yes.
Anything you want to complain about tonight? We always keep this night open for anybody who want to get something off their chest, let it all out. Is there anything that really pissed you off? Because you're not really that pissed off with Jake Moody, are you? I mean, I've calmed down about it. I've been talked out of it. Bryant made me see the light even better.
You know what? I can't get mad at the dude. I mean, I understand that injury. Give him a couple of weeks, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
You got to understand with that kind of injury, you got to think of that.
Yeah,
it'll be fine.
And he was he was so. I mean, they talked to him in the locker room, and he was so calm and cool. He says, "No, well, I'm not. I've got to make those kicks."
We can always throw Carson in. We can always throw another kicker in and see what happens. If it still bothers him, and he says, "Yo, Shan, it's still bothering me. I don't know what to do." Pipe it up. Go see a woman. She'll take care of it. Come on, Moody. Go
get a massage.
Go to massage. Go to massage parlor. Don't take care of that.
I'm going to say, call Deshaun Watson for recommendations as to where to go when you need stress relief.
And I'm happy for Nikita's Eagles, man. Eagles beating the Cowboys. Oh, my daughter was so happy last night. Trey Lance was an interception yesterday.
That was so sad. Michael, we got to stop. We got to go. I'll see. Hey, let me see you Wednesday. All right.
Wednesday, and shout out to the girls out in the chat, 49er Brian, Tony Wright, William Robert, and you, brother. Have a shout out. Let's feast on Rudy's lambs tonight.
All right, fam. Appreciate you. I'll see you Wednesday. And you take care of yourself now. I want to hear from you Wednesday. All right. Night, Michael. Here we go. And this is one of the other people that spurned this show called Monday Night. He is Trez, one of the founding fathers of TNT. Trez, get in here, man.
Hold up, wait a minute. Ronbo, go on and throw some red and gold up.
Hey, I keep a pot right here ready to go, too, Jack. You know what I'm saying? Let me sprinkle that around. Yes,
TNT is in the building, Ronbo. Ronbo, let me go on and take my rant real quick, okay?
Wait, let me give you the proper intro. And now, it's time for tradition again to prevail. It's Let Me Holler At You. All right, Trez, go ahead, man. You're on.
All right, to all y'all half-wit fans who really call yourself faithful but ain't part of the real faithful. Look, what Debo did yesterday was necessary. Okay, Jake Moody need to get his shit together. He squeaked in the winning damn kick. Squeaked it in. So he ain't go out there and just drill it down the middle. He squeaked it in. So he's still fucking missing kicks.
Yeah.
Come on. Keep a buck a buck. That's what we say. Yeah. We keep a buck a buck. So we're going to keep a buck here. Okay? Stop all the bullshit. All the little child patting him on the back, talking about Debo was wrong. No, Debo wasn't wrong. Debo, hey, look, them players go out there and they fight up and down that field. All a kicker do is kick. I don't want to hear about no high ankle sprain. I don't want to hear about that. Because guess what? He wouldn't have came back if they wasn't said he was ready. He had to clear medical in order to come back. So they said he was ready to come back. Okay?
True.
Do your job. Do your job. Point blank, period. I done seen Jeff Saturday and Peyton Manning go at it. I done seen Tom Brady get in his teammates' face. When you're not performing and doing your job, somebody should get in your face. We're trying to win. A kicker don't do nothing, don't do none of the practice work, don't do none of the camp these guys go through. They just come in there and, like you said, Ronbo, they just kick. That's it. Do your job. Every time he goes out there, it's on a wing and a prayer. And believe me, I like Jake Moody, but he's shaky. And we can't go into, if we're going to go on a run, if we do, we can't go in no playoffs with no kicker like this. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. So what Debo did yesterday was necessary, okay?
Well,
now, the cutting out the words,
and just to amplify your point, he made the next one. He, albeit barely made it, but he still got it in there.
Right. It was necessary. Debo told him, lock in. Lock in.
Scared him.
That's what he said. He said to him, I told him, lock in. Hey, man, anybody got time for all this? You out here missing kicks and shit, costing us games? You know, sometimes the team got to fall on the kicker. And the kicker, look at Atlanta. Cool has won Atlanta I don't know how many games. But yesterday he missed 3. But they can live with that because he came in the clutch. He missed 3 yesterday. But he came in the clutch when it was time, Ronbo, in certain games. He was clutch. You can pass a kicker that has an off day. But Moody's been doing this for the longest. Shaky.
Yeah, well,
we can't do this.
We gave him a break last year because he was a rookie. I said last year, okay, I'm gonna lighten up on it, but damn it, Jake, this year I did not expect it though. He's supposed to be over it now. He's supposed to be able to play.
He's supposed to be over there, right? He's supposed to be over there. So last time I remember y'all half-wit fans hollering about Debo ain't this and Debo that. We sure rolled Debo ass to a NFC championship and a Super Bowl appearance.
That's true.
With no running back.
Yeah.
With no running back. How soon we forget, though, Ronbo, as fans. How soon we forget what somebody done did and what they meant to this organization.
And Smith disagrees with you. Can I make the playoff run with Moody?
You up here talking about a kicker, a second-year kicker ain't done nothing. Ain't done nothing. Shaky every time he go out there. I don't want to hear it. Now, let's get on to the other point. Kyle Shanahan, this offense, terrible. Can't score in the red zone. How is the Detroit Lions out here creating all this motion, all this space, scoring that wheel, doing what? Kyle Shanahan, if it ain't working no more, bro, go scout your opponent and see what's working for them. You got all the film you need on you, and you can go get it on Detroit. Look at what they're doing to create space and get movement and get folks open. Because obviously, you dried up. So go and look at your opponent and see what they're doing. Scout them. Maybe you could draw up some things from them. Okay, defense can't stop the run. What's going on with the run? We still can't. Nick Sorensen and your crew, you can't stop the run. Is it the scheme? We still supposed to be using the wide 9, but hell, even in the wide 9, we were stopping the run with Robert Saleh. So why we can't stop the run now? This don't make sense. This whole team is half-assing it this year. And it's the culture of Kyle Shanahan. This culture is running real thin now. It's running thin. The belief ain't down no more. That's how I look at it.
Sometimes I do wonder about that. They look like they're just sleeping through the game. That's what they looked like yesterday, actually, up until the fourth quarter when they realized they're about to get a butt whooping.
Everybody has said, I say this time and time again, why the fans got to coach the team? Why we got to sit up here and tell this crazy coach?
Because we know better than running Christian McCaffrey to death. That's
right. Yeah. Put CMC on the run count, man. Put him on the run count coming back. We got to put this all in the media. The media got to go tell his dumb ass, and he still go out there and do what? I'm going to do what I want to do. He ain't on no count. I'm going to run him as much as I want to run him. See what I'm saying? Idiocy, man. Stupid.
Yeah, I'm scared for next week, too. Now Kyle feels like he's going to have license to run him 20 times. I just know it. But Jordan Mason
we finna get into some serious teams, Ronbo. We finna get into Josh Allen. We finna get into and don't nobody still sleep on these Seahawks. I don't care how we won the first game.
I know.
No, that was that game. This game.
I know.
It's totally different. Totally different. So who we play after that? That third game we got. That's the only one and I can't call that.
No, we got Green Bay and Buffalo coming up next.
Green Bay.
Yeah.
And Jordan Love. I don't even know if that's a win. You see what I'm saying? Even though they struggling.
The Lions the next after that.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Trez.
still, like I'm saying, Rumble, we got to get it together, man.
We're going to get it together. Right now.
And so these so-called fans of the team, hey, look, half of y'all weren't even born,
All right. Trez, we got to call it.
Half of us became fans.
We got it. Chris,
right,
I'm trying to get
look,
it. It seems like Ernie is for you. I'm going to see you Wednesday.
I had to get my rant out. I'm
glad
sick
you
of all
did.
this hating on Debo shit. No, we ain't doing that. All right,
fam.
have a good one, bro.
You too, Trez. Appreciate you, fam. All right. Oh, God. Trez, bring back true meaning to Monday Night Raw. Yeah, they got him good. Hey, Anthony. That's what I'm talking about, Dolphins. Drop that quarterback.
What's going on? What's going on, Ronbo?
Anthony, it's Monday Night Raw, and I believe, I don't know if you were around at that time, but Monday Night Raw is usually after a Monday night loss that we get real pissed off and see how we feel. We won the game, and we was pissed off yesterday. But some of us were still pissed off. And then Debo put an exclamation point on the whole situation in the Niner Empire by walking by Tabor Pepper and Jake Moody and smacking both of them. Now, that was not a good thing to do, but still,
Ronbo.
Yes.
I heard my man just said, and he's wrong.
Okay.
I done been a captain on a football team, basketball team.
Okay.
You don't do that. You're supposed to set an example. You're supposed to walk up to the man, give him words on him, and curb it, not put your hands on him.
Okay. That's.
You don't do that, Rambo.
Yeah. That's why I said any young people watching this game, we're pissed off with the kickers. I mean, that particular part of the special teams unit too, but don't do that at your school. That's what I'm saying. Don't do it.
When I was a captain, when I was a captain on the football team, Rambo, the running back missed a hole. I walk up to him and say, "Hey, look, man, we need y'all here, man. Look, that play over with, it's done with. It's over with, done with. You can't get it back. Hey, man,
and you
get
suddenly
it right.
told him that he messed
we need
up.
Y'all here.
Yeah, we need y'all's help.
Yeah, you don't walk up to your teammate and put your hands on them.
Unless, of course, you're Jalen Ramsey and you slap hell out the safety because he was supposed to be, he had your back. I'll never forget.
Yeah,
hey, what is that dude's name? Taylor something. Tim Brady just, it was a full-on wham. I said, whoa. And the dude left the team.
You want me to tell you one thing about that, though? Like I said, I done played a lot of sports. Players like Debo Rambo.
Yeah.
You know exactly who you can do that to and who you can't.
Yeah, that's true.
And look at Jake Moody, Rambo.
Yeah. There's no reason for Debo to be afraid of Jake Moody, right? Now, Debo.
Let me ask you something, Rambo.
Yeah.
If there had been Juwan Jennings, you think Debo walk on to him and slap him?
No. Or how about Trent Williams?
All right, my point is and look at all the time Trent Williams messes up. You feel me?
Yes.
See what I'm saying?
Them flags.
See, Rambo, man, Rambo, man.
I just pictured that. Slap
Trent. Debo was in the wrong. That's all to it. Debo was in the wrong, Rambo.
But the frustration was killing me too. I don't know if I was sitting here looking. I did want to choke Jake. I didn't want to. Slap is something different than a punch or anything else. When you slap a man, you're disrespecting him extremely.
I'm finna say, Rambo, when you slap a man in his face, Rambo, that goes to show you have no respect for him at all.
I know you treat him like he's your son. A child or something. That's just really vicious. But I didn't feel his frustration. I felt bad for Tabor and Jake. They are on our team. This is not the way we should behave. Trez, I respect what you said. I didn't really think it was a great idea, but I kind of felt good when he did smack him. That's the evil in me, but still, I wouldn't encourage it.
Rambo, I ain't gonna lie to you now. When he missed that third kick, while I was screaming that to you, I got out of character.
I mean, Jake, what do I have to do to get you to help me, help us, Jake? But you can't talk to a guy like that during the game because it's only going to send him into whatever zone he's in, further into it. You're right. As a captain, you should go over and calm him down, settle him down, tell him how much we believe in him. It's on you to help us out. It's on your hands. I mean, that's the kind of conversation I know you're supposed to have. But yeah, I'm still pissed.
Yeah. Rambo, you know the most important thing when everybody come in and talk, they miss him.
What they missing?
What they missing, what they fail to realize, Rambo. CMC ain't played since the Super Bowl.
Well, no, he's
got all these rookies.
No, he's been back. He got hurt in
week. All these rookies.
But he got hurt in week 3, right? Week 4, week 5. Which game was that he was trying to make a tackle on? He got hurt this year, fam. And then Jake took a month off.
I say CMC ain't played since the Super Bowl.
CMC, I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about Jake Moody. No, you're right about CMC. CMC's a bad dude.
CMC ain't played since the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
And you got to understand all these rookies. So, Rambo, this team has got to gel together now. You feel me?
Yeah, true. You're right. They need to get used to each other.
They ain't been out there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as you see, Rambo, they're getting better and better and better. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
I'm not worried about this team, Rambo, man.
And next week,
you're going to better look this way. Now.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed.
In other words, CMC said he wouldn't like himself this game. He said out his own mouth he wouldn't like himself.
No, I saw that. And,
he said he didn't feel like himself.
Mm-hmm. But he looked damn good, though.
Yeah, he looked good around, but I'm not worried about this team. Like I say, these boys got to gel together now.
And they will.
Ricky Pearson, he's a good player, but he getting better and better and better. Him and what's going to get on the same page. And the more they play together, the better this team going to be, Rambo. And Juwan Jennings has taken the role of...
Juwan.
He done taken the role of BA. You see what I'm saying?
And doing a marvelous job. Anthony, we got to pull up, though. I tell you what, I'm going to see you Wednesday, and let's see what develops between now and then. All right. Appreciate you, fam.
The one thing Juwan Jennings got that BA ain't got is for sure hands.
I know, right? Juwan. And his ability to leap, the peak of the leap. Juwan is, man, he's good. All right, Anthony. See you Wednesday, fam.
Right.
All right.
All right, Rambo. Hey, these Lambs should get beat down, Rambo.
Well, they're hanging in there, though. So, the Dolphins got to score some more points. All right, fam. I'll see you Wednesday.
All right, Rambo.
All right. All right, fam. Night. Hey, Eric.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eric, watching this game, there's a lot of violence going on in this game. That helmet that Ram just smacked the offensive lineman down to the ground with a headbutt. Whoa! But Eric, watching this game tonight, what are you thinking? Nice catch. All right.
Well, I'm thinking, Ram, you guys are a tough team. You guys are a great team.
Not enough is said about the 49ers character. Fred Warner pretty much said that the character of this team was defined tonight. But that game was not the right game to say that because Fred forgot that Debo went and slapped one of his teammates. That is not our character. But yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this week.
Oh, that's right.
Big game ahead.
Oh, yes, Eric. It's you and me. Oh, God. Well, we knew this was...
I'm prepared to be happy either way, bud.
Yeah,
you know me. Yeah. Be happy either way.
Well, if the Rams fall down here, it's going to be nice because they'll be bringing you guys up out of it. No, you guys are 5-4 too, aren't you?
Wait, where are we? Might be 4-5. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, are you 4? No, are you 4-5?
Hold on.
I thought you're 4-4. Yeah. Are you looking it up? I forgot the standings. Yeah. So, the Rams need to lose here. And okay, so if you're 4-5, that means you'd be still in last place because the Rams head to head they beat you as well as they beat us.
Yeah, they would have the edge. They would have the edge. I mean, but yeah, it's going to be a fun weekend. I'm looking forward to a great game. Should be a lot of fun, bud.
Should be. Have you got how's the health of your team doing? You guys got any injuries?
Well, I don't know. DK, he might be able to play this weekend.
Did he not play this past weekend or last weekend before the bye week?
No, he's been injured.
I remember him getting injured. I saw him getting carried off the field on the wagon. I didn't know how serious it was.
Yeah, last couple of weeks he's had to miss the last couple. So probably best case scenario is he plays on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yeah.
So DK he'll be mad, huffing and puffing. You know, what kills me about DK, what is really interesting about the Hawks, they're not force feeding DK. Who was that was forcing the ball yesterday? It may have been the reason why they lost the game. You can't force feed. Oh, I think it was the Vikings force feeding JJ. And I understand JJ, he's that good. You should try to get the ball to him as much as you can.
Yeah.
But if the defense is sitting on top of him, there must be some other place you can go. You've got that other rookie from last year that was a sensation. You can't use him. JJ coming back to the huddle complaining is not going to bother me as a quarterback. I'm going to say, JJ, I'm going to do the best I can to get to you, and then I'm going to go ahead and go about my business. But the quarterback should not be so influenced by the wide receiver that he can't play his game.
Yeah, in fact, like for me, even though I'm a Seahawks fan, the one guy on the Seahawks that I really cannot stand because of the extra antics is DK.
I know. That's the way to put it, dude.
I'm not a fan of the antics. Yeah.
Oh, he's a damn good football player, though. His just head's not on. It's too bad that DK's got the mentality he's got. So.
Yeah, and I tell you, part of the big problem with DK is not only does he knows that he's a good football player.
Oh yeah, he's a diva. Of course
he knows it, and that's what the big problem is with him. Is that he knows it, and sometimes he thinks he knows too much.
And anytime a player gets like, wide receivers are famous for getting that way too. So
Yep.
You guys will be okay. DK, I don't know. If there's ever a trade, though, I could see me now thinking, oh, maybe we could straighten him out a little bit. No, he already had a falling out. Actually, DK had a falling out with John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan at the combine. At the combine before the draft. Ooh. DK, the 49ers were running around testing, I guess, temperament or something like that. And they asked some questions. Get rid of the ball, Tua. Get rid of it. Jesus. Anyway, DK got all pissed off during the conversation that they were having, and the 49ers said, that's all we need to know about DK. We're not drafting him. So, yeah.
I tell you, she won't move.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying that as a Seahawks fan. I'm saying that as an NFL fan because sometimes his mouth gets in the way.
Oh, yeah. and also the constant anger. You walking down the field, your teammates are picking up on that vibe. DK's walking down the field all pissed off because he can't get the ball as much as he wants to. So DK, it's a team,
and then,
DK.
Yeah. And then I remember the game last year in Santa Clara. Who was that? I mean, was it DK and one of the guy, or was it
Fred Warner? Him and DK got into it. All right.
Well, but were they both? I'm trying to remember this. Were they both out, or just DK or Jeff Brad?
I can't remember. Did somebody get thrown out of the game? But Eric, let me. I'll go and look that up because we
did.
Yeah, we're going to run out of time now. Or did they both stay in the game? I forgot what happened to that. Hey, Eric, let me see you Wednesday, and
I'll be here, bud.
All right, looking for you too. All right, man.
All right, y'all have a good night now.
You too, Eric. Night.
Night, bud.
Night. There's Eric. Oh man, come on, Dolphins! Score one more time. This game's over. Hey, Rams, you still don't leave, Rams. Hey, Serge.
What's up, Ronbo?
Serge, man, I'm going to sit back here, and it's Monday Night Raw, and I'm watching the Rams struggle with the Dolphins, which is a wonderful thing.
Oh, yeah.
Get in there now. Get in. Come on. Get back. Pick your old. Oh, God. They got a field goal for nothing else. Serge, this is Monday Night Raw. Whatever's on your mind, any angers, anything you want to get off your chest, please go right ahead.
Rambo, I'm not even mad. We won, so why should I be
right?
mad?
Everybody was so mad yesterday. I said, we're gonna have Monday Night Raw since everybody's still pissed off. We think we should be winning in better fashion, So
yeah. You could tell the difference with CMC and JJ in the game. We look different. We look so different. But at the same time, they just got back, so it's not like we're gonna explode and score all these points.
Yeah, especially after a week off. Yeah.
People also have to understand it's hard to score, even field goals. But I don't know, man. Just the whole these people just talking about pointing fingers at this person and that person. Like, you won the game. It's a team win, but at the same time, I was like, come on, man. You can't be perfect, and we can't expect him to make every single field goal, just the one that matters.
I know.
But because the thing is,
he just scares people, is what it is. You just don't know what you're going to get when Jake runs on the field. But I forgot that he had a high ankle sprain. I really did.
Yeah, we've had players that when the game matters, they didn't succeed, or else we would have been winning these Super Bowls. The two that Crabtree missed in the end zone, those two Super Bowls that we lost, if we would have caught those, we were going to be talking about.
Too many ifs involved, right?
About Kaepernick and this, like this whole finger pointing is just ridiculous, man. Everybody sounds like Michael Parsons right now. And it's just like, dude.
It's funny you mentioned him. I'm really having fun tonight. It's supposed to be Monday Night Raw. People will be angry.
No, but it's just like for people to be saying this and this and that. Like, dude, nobody's perfect, or else everybody be managing their own department at their own jobs. There's no way.
Yeah.
And it's like everybody doesn't aim perfectly in the toilet. Like, no, man, everybody hits the toilet seat all the time. So it's like you can expect everything to be the way you want it.
Like that analogy.
But the thing is, we won, we move on, and we just worry about the next team, and us to improve.
Yeah.
And what we need to worry about is us not doing all these holding fouls when it matters at the end.
Oh yeah.
So
every flag we got called in that second half was legit. The 49ers were just really looking bad. Blatant. Clearly, you could see from a mile away fouls. I said, Niners, you guys, would you just quit? Don't get all pissed off and just quit.
No.
Rams
I don't know,
owns it.
this
The
is
Rams
way
are
I
losing,
see it.
and Rams fans are still talking trash. We're just talking about small people in the grand scheme of things. Rams, you look like butt cheeks. You're losing. Welcome to the basement again, fellas. Oh God, I love it. But go ahead, Serge. I tell you though, next week
Yeah,
I just hope that his leg is feeling better. That's all I ask of Jake Moody, and just do your job and get it done. That's all. You know.
I just feel you know when somebody's hurt, Ronbo, they're the only person to know how their body is, and I just feel he doesn't feel that he's not 100%. He doesn't trust
he's out of sorts. He has been working out.
Foot.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I just have that feeling he doesn't trust his foot. So he just
yeah,
the way his face looks like on camera is just like
all the time. It always
man.
looks like that, even when he was healthy, though, Serge. Also,
yeah.
I'm just worried about. Have you ever had a high ankle sprain?
No, but I'm sure that I wouldn't be 100%. Because how long has he gone for?
Yeah. Oh, look, chance to win NFC West. Arizona 49%, San Francisco 36%. Rams got 11% chance to win the NFC West. Oh, okay. Go ahead, Serge.
I don't know, but I did dislocate my shoulder, and I wasn't okay right away. So
yeah, Jake Moody. I'm hoping he's going to be back next week and fully ready to go because he had the leg. That ball was blasted from 50-something yards. He can do it. It's sometimes it's still psychological with him.
Yeah, and the only thing I could say about us is we shouldn't have gave BA's money, man. I don't think he deserved it.
Well,
because he hasn't showed up at all.
Either keep him or
I know
pay him.
I know he got hurt, but
yeah,
I don't know. I just feel like JJ is showing up more than BA has showed up this whole year. And would he get like a year or two? No, he got 1 year contract.
He got 2 year contract with Serge. You notice that people get played so much better before they get paid. I mean, it's a sad thing that guys can't keep the eye of the tiger before they get after they get paid.
Yeah.
So
that's how it was with Bosa last year. He wasn't doing as. I don't even know how many sacks he had last year. I don't think it was more than 5.
Yeah, Nick. Yeah, he wasn't. Nick. No, he. Well, I thought he had more than that, but he wasn't Nick. This year he looks like Nick.
Yeah,
he got hurt this past week, though, so he's still feeling a little pain though. So, Serge, we got to pull up though. I'll see you Wednesday, and let's see what develops.
Okay, for sure. I think we'll be good against Seattle, but these last couple games, man, it's gonna be like the playoffs, so we better be really prepared.
Stretches here. All right, fam. I'll see you Wednesday.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Night, Serge. Yeah. And it's time for some Latino heat. Latino heat. Emilio time. Emilio.
What's happening?
Emilio, man, I'm sitting here enjoying. I'm so amused watching the Rams. I can't get mad about Jake Moody. I'm not mad at Jake anymore. Anyway, when I think about it, we probably need to be giving him a little love for the fact that his leg was. A high ankle sprain, I understand, is damn near a broke leg. So, I mean, I'm over it. I hope he comes back next week, though, and looks a lot better. But other than that, I ain't got nothing else to complain about. But, Emilio, go ahead. It's your time. Now, what are you complaining about? It's Monday Night Raw.
First thing first. Fuck you, same old sorry-ass Rams. I was talking shit and every
They're still talking. I don't believe it. What's wrong with them?
That's fine. They act like they shit don't stink, but hey, they just keep talking. They act like they got a great quarterback. Hey, they haven't had a grown home quarterback in I don't know how long. The hell?
They had their one lucky year out of how many? And they can't get over it.
Exactly.
Rams, we got over it already, so I don't know.
When the Rams were a good team, they were in St. Louis, not in LA.
Yeah.
Hey, that old Super Bowl, they basically bought that Super Bowl.
Well, when the greatest team on
you
turf,
won, but other than that, your team ain't never going to win another one. You're never going to see another one. And you definitely ain't going to never win the division ever in your life again. None of you bums will see that again. Ever.
True. So
and I guarantee that.
That's why pretty soon, that's 3 years already, About 5 years goes by, and they're still, yeah, well, we beat you guys back in 2021.
You know what?
Good for y'all.
You know what? They're just basically the Clippers. LA,
Good comparison.
The Lakers run LA.
Clippers versus Lakers.
That's what the first reason they got kicked out of LA. Ain't nobody wanted. They ain't no some real fans. No real fans in LA. Especially not no Rams fans to begin with.
Actually, we can't complain about Clippers anymore. Clippers are a good ball club, when they're healthy. But the Rams,
it don't even matter. They can't even win the championship, so it don't even matter. So they just there just to say they're a team, just to bring some money to LA. That's all that is.
Yeah. In fact, the Lakers make them move out and get their own house too. So, or is that the Chargers? No, the Chargers are moving out.
It's the same thing. Like I said, the Chargers got kicked out too. Like I said, ain't no real football team in LA. It just ain't. It never will be. It's never going to be. No matter what Everett and what's name, Marketing Hole and Rudy Kabuti. Hey, never gonna be no real football team in LA.
And the Rams turns coach like the young Montana. How bad does that suck? I don't even want to know anybody like that. Can you imagine? I'm a 49er fan, and next week you see me doing a Rams podcast. How ugly and bleeped up does that look? How do you have no pride, no shame? Oh God, that's disgusting. I couldn't do it.
It's all right.
I'd quit watching before I do that.
No Troy trophy when they got, and none of them feel special. But at the end of the day, LA's never been a problem. It's always been dealt with. It's never been liked. So it's okay.
And the fact of the matter is, Emilio, 49ers still own, even when the Rams do with their little thing here and there, 49ers still a property. The West Bowl is a property of the San Francisco 49ers. Has been since, God knows, 40 years. Ha! So keep talking, Rams.
Exactly. So
keep talking.
I'm not really, like I said, that Moody thing, I just told you yesterday, he's not the main prominent source of that special team. We need to fire the special teams coach. He needs to get fired. It's a one too many mistakes on his belt that I don't know why Shanahan doesn't do it. But I did hear a podcast that say between the Rams, was it Sean McVay, it was Shanahan, and there was another coach. LaFleur. Yeah. They don't care about special teams. They don't care. As long as you guys don't make those mistakes, they don't care. That's kind of sad, but it makes sense when their special teams have been horrible the last couple of years. All three of them. They all feel the same way about special teams.
I know, but
which is crazy. I don't understand
we lost
that,
Super
but
Bowl because of special teams. They've got to take it seriously.
Exactly, but they don't. They're like I said, those three don't care about special teams. They don't. You really look at them, how bad the special teams has been. All three of those teams, the special teams suck. And they're all Shanahan trees, which is crazy to say.
But, the thing is, when you think about it, they drafted a kicker in the third round. That's pretty high to be drafting a kicker. Every year they draft players, or not draft players. They go get players they're not even planning on starting them or anything, but they get them specifically for special teams. I don't know why they can't get exactly the right people, but man, God, every year we're talking about the special teams, and it ain't nothing nice.
It's a rampart. That's how we lost that Rams game. That's how we lost the Cardinals game. It's because of special teams. Fake punt, missing field goals, even big returns. We almost lost that Seattle game because of special teams. Special teams, a lot of our mistakes are coming from special teams.
Majority of the time, Emilio. Majority of the time, it's special teams.
People keep blaming the kicker. Yeah, he's part of that problem, but at the same time, the coach is like, you know what, dude, you're not ready, sit him down. And I'm like, so you telling me the special teams coach doesn't have not one type of voice whatsoever? I think Shanahan would listen to him and would have said, you know what, I don't think he's ready, man, but knowing him, it feels like sometimes these dudes are scared to Shanahan too. Speak up, dude. If you don't say nothing, it's just crazy.
It's not going to get any better. I know.
It's crazy. A lot of that comes when you need to speak up. Speak your mind. It's like some of these dudes seem like they're scared of Shanahan for some other reason too.
They respect him. I think most players on the team, think highly of him. So
damn respect. You can respect somebody. I respect you, but if I got something to say to you, I'm gonna say it.
What's what I'm saying? You probably don't
speak up.
You're not gonna question. You know how it is. If you respect somebody in a certain way, you're not gonna question them unless you have that kind of relationship with them. They should by now, though. So I agree with you, though.
You just say, hey man, I don't think he's good. I think he's not ready to go. Just say something. It's just how you come at somebody. That's the other thing too. I'm not gonna touch it. Hey man, this motherfucker ain't working. Fuck him. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I think you don't know what you're doing. I just tell hey Shanahan, this coach Moody ain't ready, man. I think we need somebody else because this ain't happening.
Well,
okay, let's
that's
go
probably
get
been
another
said.
kick it in. It's simple.
I bet that has been said. If it wasn't, somebody said it, even if it ain't Monday, but
I highly doubt it. Because I don't. If Stubborn as Shanahan, I don't think he's gonna be like, oh, well, I don't care. Fuck it, we can deal with it. I doubt it because as pissed as he got during that second field goal, I think he cares just somewhat a bit. But
that's what I'm saying. I think he looked pretty pissed. That's what I'm getting ready to mention. He looked pretty pissed off to me when Jake missed that second time.
That has to be shown on the coach. Like, hey man, yeah, that's the problem right there.
So we're
I don't see that.
We got Bill. We're out of time. Let me see you Wednesday though, fam, and see if Jake Moody, the special teams coach, so both get fired. All right, fam.
All right, have a good night and everybody out there.
You too, Emilio. All right, there he goes. Emilio getting up. Hey, Bethel.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Bethel, man, I'm sitting there enjoying watching the Rams get their ass handed to them again. They can't get They can't get into the end zone to save their life. They're kicking field goals all day. It's fourth quarter. If the Dolphins score one more time, it's over, L.A. You dead meat. Hey, Bethel, it's about Monday Night Raw. What do you think of there, man? Anything you want to get off your chest that's still pissing you off?
If I actually, at the end, I actually started seeing a lot of teams actually barely won by 1 point.
Oh, it was a crazy day.
Field goal
kickers missing and everything else. Ooh, crazy day.
If I remember right, everybody is talking about the Lions game, but nobody's talking about their kicker little by little, like little inch would have hit the pool, maybe would have missed it.
Yeah.
Nobody's crying about that. I don't think nobody crying about Goff throwing 5 interceptions.
Well,
they're happy about winning the game.
Good point. But Goff made history. 5 NTs and he still won the game. Yeah, everybody's talking about how great that was. I'm telling you, my God.
Yeah.
That's amazing. 5 NTs usually get your brains beat out. No, they win the game.
If I remember right, didn't we actually in one time we gave I think 5 turnovers against the Steelers and still won?
Was it that many?
Yep, it was. I remember it because we were pissed off about it.
Yeah,
but
because we haven't played that last time we played Steelers. That's been a long time. Was it the last game we played?
When we played the Steelers, we kicked their butt. We have week 1 actually.
Yeah. So
with CMC.
So I remember that. Yeah, we're what you don't want to do is keep doing that though, because I don't know what's going on with Texas. They should have won that game. They didn't do any offense in the second half at all. So. Yeah,
it just. But the Texans will win the next one. They have an easy game against Dallas, so they don't have to worry about it. I can't wait
to watch that game. Oh my God! That's to be able to walk around the state of Texas. Dallas Cowboys ain't even the best team in Texas.
No.
Oh, that's gonna be wonderful. Woo! God.
Yeah.
So
And look at. I was thinking about something, and I'm like, hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully, but the NFL wants to do something with Patrick Mahomes unless there's a miracle and Patrick Mahomes loses, but they want to do something where they want Patrick Mahomes to go undefeated and then win a Super Bowl, so he'll get the back-to-back 3, and then they'll go the undefeated. He'll be the first guy in the NFL to ever do that.
Now, hopefully, where did you hear that was a plan by the NFL?
Yeah.
Are you thinking that, or is that going around the net?
No, I'm thinking that because if you see,
Oh yeah, well yeah, that possible.
look how they're winning. Look how they're winning.
1 and
And look
2
how
points
when
a
the
week.
referees
1
help
and
them
2
out.
points a week. I mean, it's
Yes.
just ooh. God.
Hopefully the Bills can knock them out and they don't have an undefeated streak.
You know, the Bills have this thing about looking good and suddenly, because they lost week before last to
Yeah.
who? And I was thinking, the Bills, how'd you lose that game?
They almost lost against Miami.
Yeah, you know, the Bills may be counterfeit. They look good. Big Josh looks like a bad boy, but they can be beat. They got beat to death. What was that 3 weeks ago? I mean, they got the brains beat out.
Yeah.
Which is strange because nobody's beat our brains out this year. We've lost games, but nobody just ran us off the field. Buffalo got ran off the field. Who was that did that to him?
Yeah.
I was shocked.
So,
you know.
Yeah, it's but Buffalo always Miami plays Buffalo always. They're always really good. Probably because they're in the same
it's the division. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, I really, you know, calm down about everything. I'm not like it. You know, and then plus I don't know why our long kicker is getting mad at Debo. He just said lock it in. That's it. Lock it in is not a bad thing. It's just, you know, get focused.
You know, and
the only thing that I did hear that Debo was, I guess, dancing in front of him and doing some kid shit. But
really, I wish I could have seen that
from
beginning to end, how that got underway and how Debo got that mad. I mean, when you swing at somebody, they really had to piss you off. Nobody does that. So what in the world did you say to Debo to force that matter?
That's what I'm wondering. Everybody's talking about Debo, what Debo said, but nobody's talking about what the long kicker said to him.
No, I think I know how that elevated. Debo walked by and said, hey, come on, man, lock it in. And Tabor probably says, hey, Debo, just do your job, man. We'll take it. And that's the kind of thing. Because both Tabor and Jake are probably upset. But Debo walking by and saying that, I think Tabor said something first. Probably. Yeah.
Probably.
Well, that's
game I think that
right
was
there.
already happening because there's a 49er fan in the game, and he actually said it online that Debo was dancing in front of him and acting like a little kid. That's why Debo said that, you know, he should not be doing that, you know, those tactics or those, because I guess he was doing that.
Debo did admit that he did something wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I want them guys to get along. I understand they've already squashed it. They're okay now.
Yeah, but they're saying that they squashed it, so, you know, win always, you know, squashes everything.
Yeah. If we'd have lost,
yeah.
See, Bethel, that's the thing. If we would have lost that game and guys are out there getting mad like that, that might have been turned into a small fire, might have turned into a raging inferno. I'm kind of glad they did win that game for that reason too.
Yeah, me too.
Bethel, we got to go though.
You know?
I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to see you Wednesday. And I'm going to try to get in here. I like getting here early. This is much better. Instead of coming in late, dragging. I'm sorry I'm late, y'all.
Hopefully I get some money on the Rams losing. So
you're going to win it.
Hit the like and let's go Niners. Come on.
If you bet on the Dolphins, you definitely get paid. I'm talking clearing the spread and everything.
Hey, I actually went for the Dolphins for the upset. So let's go.
Oh, my God. The Rams are supposed to win this game? I love it. All right. Bethel, see you Wednesday.
Right. Good night, Rumble.
I didn't even see the spread. I didn't know the Rams were picked to win this. The Rams are getting their ass kicked. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Ronbo.
Tony, how you doing, fam?
Yeah, not bad.
I'm glad to hear that. Well, Tony, as you know, all hell broke loose yesterday. In a number of ways. First of all, we escaped that game to begin with, and as you wrote on X that the captain's take care of him doing his job. Tony, you did support that smack, didn't you?
That wasn't a smack, Ron, but he just shoved him in the helmet. I know. Piss off, man.
It looked like It looked like a smack because his hand slid off the helmet and looked like he was swinging. But I think you're right. I don't think that was actual smack. He's going to shove him.
Nah, it's just a shove.
Yeah.
I mean, Ronbo, for every action, you get a reaction.
Reaction,
all right?
exactly.
So, Debo's a captain. You know, and this guy came over to put his 2 cents worth in, and Debo just shoved him out of the way and said, piss off. Look, get out of my face. What do you want?
And the camera caught that exactly at the wrong moment. Yep.
Big deal. They're grown men.
Yes.
They're not little kids in a schoolyard. You know, they could sort it out.
Yeah.
I mean, making some shit out of nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's the big deal?
It's the camera caught it. If the camera didn't catch it, I imagine it might have just gone on and melted down by itself. But yeah, it's funny.
They're grown boys. They'll talk about it in the locker room, and
yeah, they're okay now.
You know, he said, she said, and pull your maxi pad out, and all this crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't take that with a grain of salt. That's nothing.
Yeah, it got blown.
You know, I mean, these guys. I didn't get to watch the game because the channel that I was watching on didn't have it. So
that's too bad.
It must have been televised live here.
I got to tell you, you'd have been mad. I was like, Jesus Christ, that was really difficult to watch that game. And I think if you think about it, it had mostly to do with every time Jake Moody came out on the field. It was far too often we're still having red zone issues, which should be addressed way before we start getting on Jake Moody, actually.
Yeah, well, I mean, so I had to just go by what your eyes, you know what I mean, what you were seeing. And I think these guys here, I'll just pull over here so the bloody goddamn cab stops squeaking. So I think these guys' run defense is damn near somewhere near the bottom. So I thought
we're still
maybe
struggling with that.
Shanahan would have come out pounding the rock on Tampa Bay, you know what I mean? But he decided to throw it all around.
They wouldn't let us.
Ronbo,
Tony, you know what? They wouldn't let us run. I mean, this is time. A lot of times when people are yelling, "Run the ball!" He's trying. These guys have said no running here today, not on our watch. And when we can't run, you know how Shanahan loves to run. It's because we can't. They stopped that run.
It's not that we can't. It's not that we can't, Ronbo. It's that the O-line can't get a big enough push to open up the gap for the running lanes.
That's exactly.
You know, I mean, you see Debo's spring one there, Christian McCaffrey, but this guy decides to put Garendo and Cowling on the bench as soon as these guys come back. Why not rotate them in?
Oh,
you know,
but he'd rather run Debo.
Put McCaffrey in. While Debo's resting, put McCaffrey and Garendo out there. You know, look, create a bit of confusion.
They've already proven they can run the ball.
Garendo and Mason. You've got a million different combinations. You can send Mason across the middle. You can send Garendo across the middle. You know, do something different. But we just can't limp into the playoffs. No,
I don't want to go if that's the case either.
The way we're playing now, I think that's probably everybody's feeling. You know, we're winning ugly. Yeah, we're winning, but
barely.
If we limped into the playoffs with that right-hand side wide open and the special teams the way they are, they don't want to address it, well, you deserve to get flogged in my eyes. You know? How many lessons does Kyle Shanahan need to have before he does something about it? I mean, like Trez said, why are the fans coaching the team? You know, like when the fans can, you know, when the fans can see all the problems in this team, it begs to, you know, it's beyond belief why they can't.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to be. They're getting paid millions of dollars to figure this out.
Oh yeah. Wouldn't you love to hear what they'd say, though, Tony? I always try to figure them out because after we've watched them for years, if we're sitting into an auditorium or a facility where they're giving a talk, and, hey, Coach, we're concerned with the fact that you haven't done anything to address special teams in what we think is a more sincere fashion, each and every year we come out looking the same on special teams. Could you address that? I wonder what they would say. I already know. They put themselves on defense. Well, actually, we've done all we can to improve upon special teams, but as you can see, the product still looks the same every year. And that means we're trying, but this is the best we can do, which is unacceptable, too.
Yeah, well, I just blew a hose on my seat there.
I thought I heard some noise like that.
Yeah, so, I don't know what's going to happen. And, Kyle, you can't tell a narcissist what to do, mate. You know what I mean? He's the type of person, no matter what question you ask him, he's going to have an answer for it. And he's going to say, well, if you don't like to tell your story walking, pal.
Kyle, I get a feeling Kyle could be kind of a hard ass if you really piss him off. Hey, Tony, we're going to roll our time. Let me see you Wednesday and see what develops. Maybe special teams, the coach gets fired or something. I don't know.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I know. Go ahead and work on that. You can get that. If you could, hope you can fix that issue you got with the seat, and I'll see you Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
All right, fam.
All right, bro. Shout out to Evan Ellis, Big Show, Papa Dragon. Good to hear Trez and our resident bastards, 49er Brian.
Hey, where is Brian tonight? He's not here.
And catch you in the next one, bro.
Looking forward to it. All right, fam. Good night, Tony.
Cheers.
Good day.
Cheers.
All right, cheers. Rams, I can't tell you how great this makes me feel, knowing you're going to 4-5. Anderson, come on in, Anderson. Anderson, I'm feeling as good as you do about them Cowboys. The next week, Anderson, it's going to be fun to beat you in the state of Texas. As you walk around asking Cowboy fans, hell, y'all ain't even the best team in Texas.
They never was the best team in Texas.
To begin with.
Nope. They just got 5 rings. They just got 5 rings like the greatest team. That's all that is.
God.
They ain't shit. I'm like you. I'm watching the Rams get their ass beat.
I know, yeah. It's just a wonderful thing.
Did you see the play when they did the end around early in the game with who was that? Ochan and Waddle? Waddle ran around and Ochan ran. Now, why we ain't doing nothing like that with Cowan and Garendo or something?
And
they said we need to do it. We need to do that with Debo, but Cowan need to be running the ball because Debo gonna take the defense with him. Yeah, Debo gonna take the defense with him.
You're right,
and Cowan could take off.
Because Anderson, honestly, I believe Debo's lost a step because he used to get around that corner faster than that. Now it looks like they got plenty of time to wait. That used to not be the case.
And I think everybody already expected what to do with Debo. That's why he's not having success like he should. I think everybody figured him out.
Yeah, because everybody knows he just around that corner. Debo will kill you getting around that corner. So what you do, you stop his ass at the line of scrimmage. Because I'm seeing all 11 personnel. They all seem to jump. But like what you just said, though, come up with a play that you draw that defense in that fashion. And like you say, watch Cowan zipping around to the side. If Cowan gets out and open, they're not catching him. So
exactly. And it was crazy. A couple callers back said it's crazy how the fans could go out and coach the team better than what
that was
coaches do.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying, we seeing this, and I'm seeing, and like when they doing it, I'm seeing it in my head like you should have did this way. You know what I'm saying? But it was a good win, though. It's a good win.
Yeah,
I ain't too
considering.
mad. But Nick Soros in that front, come on, man. I got that run, man. Some got to be done with that run, stopping that run. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, we've tried to make the defense better 2 years in a row, and we still giving up the ball. And you bring up a great point, though. Shannon's got to get over the guy's status being rookies. Rookies can help us. I mean, Kyle's got to let them rookies play on occasion. If your veterans doing so-so, then give the rookie a shot here and there. And I don't understand why he refuses to think about that. That play you just called for Cowan?
And look at
That's the right thing to do. Kyle ain't coming around that jet sweep. Let him do it, Kyle.
Yeah.
Debo ain't getting anything done.
And I'm hoping that there's somebody from the Niners organization actually listening to the show.
I really, I believe there's more than a few people, Niner fans, talking about this. They have to have heard about it, even if they haven't seen it.
And I'm like, they got to know about this, or they got to know, and they got to be taking some hints and going back and telling Kyle. But we all know Kyle. Oh, they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I know. They probably hell with fans. We know what we're doing. Hey, Anderson, let's have a round of applause for the Miami Dolphins and sending the Rams deeper down into that hole at 4-5. I'm loving it so much.
we gonna win. We can win our division. We gonna win all that. Who is that? We got the Rams at home. Yeah. No. I mean, we got the Seahawks at home. Yeah, and we got the Rams at home.
But them Cardinals are the ones that's worrying me, Anderson. Every time I see Kyler Murray, you see what he did yesterday in that highlight? That boy, he jogs. Yeah. He jogs around the side. He doesn't run hard. He jogs around the side and into the end zone. Kyler Murray is a mutant. I believe he's an alien from some other planet. That dude, man. Damn.
I think he be. Some of the plays he be doing what I be seeing him do. I think he be. Man, I be like, man, I think he be playing them games, man. I think he be playing that game because it don't matter how he just run. Man, you playing the game, man. That's why you throwing your fingers in the air. You playing the damn man. I know, just
running down the sideline, waving at the crowd as dudes in hot pursuit of him. Man. He's not even in full sprint like he did to us. That was embarrassing.
Nah, we need to just hit him one at a time real hard, and he's gonna learn. He's not gonna do that with us. He ain't gonna do that. One thing we can do, we can't stop that little bastard.
Yeah, we did. Mangle that leg, broke his damn leg 2 years ago.
Yeah, we got here. Because I'm waiting, man. Leonard Floyd or somebody got to step up on that defense.
Man, especially Leonard
Dick
Floyd.
Bosa can't do everything by himself.
That's why we got you, Leonard. Damn.
And I'm like, and Campbell. I mean, you did a bonehead play, but you made it up. You made up for it, but you gotta be better than that. You gotta be like that the whole game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what Jalen Graham in or something? Because I didn't watch the game. I was just watching you trip. And I was laughing. I'm like, man,
I'm telling you,
like, come on, Ronbo, we got this.
It was killing me, Anderson, man. Every time, and you mentioned Devondre, all I could think about was, can we find a way to get some trade for him? I mean, let D. Winters play. I know you paying Devondre a lot of money, but still, we need to win this game. Worry about that money later. Get D in the game. He's faster to the ball. Devondre. But he wasn't he was bad, but not real bad yesterday.
Why we brought in another linebacker when we already had I don't know why they be doing that. When we got some regular linebackers who really help Fred.
The 49ers.
Until Dre get back, but
Dre's back in 2 weeks from
this game.
I understand Dre's back maybe in 2 weeks. Did you hear he's going to be back this next week? I haven't heard.
I thought he's going to be back this game.
Well, I ain't going to be mad at that. I wish he would, but I thought he's 2 weeks.
He's not going to be back till 2 weeks.
Oh,
all right.
Another week of Devondre. Oh.
Well, let's get him a good rest so he be fresh.
Yeah.
And as far as the running game, man, like I say, I like how McDaniel's using everybody he got in the backfield. Even McVay, I was like, God damn, who's all these running backs these people using? God damn. I'm like, why we can't do that?
And we could.
Why don't we use all our running backs?
He's getting set in his ways, and he ain't that old. I don't know what he's thinking. Anderson, we're going to go. I'll look for you Wednesday. Good to hear from you, too. Always love hearing from you, Anderson.
Oh, yeah.
You can talk Texas.
Oh, yeah. I gotta drop it down, let everybody know that the Cowboys, them fans, they, right now, instead of having bags on their head, they got a pile of manure on their head. You know what I'm saying? They're out of there.
I see you Wednesday, fam.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, peace out to the 49 Empire. Shout out to you, Ronbo Production, everybody. We going all the way.
Damn right.
Peace.
Peace. There you go. Hey, yo, Nigel. Nigel. You know what?
Hey, Ronbo. Hey, Ronbo, how's it going?
Who is it? Okay. Let's see. I can go to the bathroom. Nigel?
Can you hear me?
Nigel's probably watching the game, too. Hey,
Hello?
Nigel.
Hey, Ronbo.
Here you are. Well, Nigel.
Can you hear me, Ronbo?
I can hear you now. Loud and clear.
Oh. How you doing today, man?
I don't know how I could feel any better. The Rams just dropped to 4-5. The Cowboys got their brains beat out yesterday. The only thing that's bothering me is the fact that Detroit and the Cardinals are looking like they're going to be the teams to beat. And otherwise, but we can worry about that later. Right now, it's just a wonderful moment. How you doing?
Oh, yeah. It's always nice when you got a victory Monday and you can watch the Rams kind of sweat it out and then lose at the end. That's kind of nice. They got a chance. They feel like they got a chance, and then they lose, and, we're ahead.
And a Rams fan actually has the nerve to say something. Brock Purdy. Hey, Rudy, about them INTs, huh? Well, what about your boy Stafford? Once a week, one INT. It's just going to happen no matter what. Brock didn't get it yesterday, Rudy. Shut up. Okay, go ahead, Nigel. I'm done.
No, it's a good day, though. I mean, it was kind of scary for us yesterday, too. But,
it really was, man. Jake Moody is just...
Yeah, it was kind of scary, but that could have ended really ugly, Ronbo. Imagine if we would have lost and then we had that blow up on the sideline.
I know.
That was really close to the disaster.
I agree.
Yeah. Man. But they held it together, and Jake Moody, man, that guy, I don't know. Don't know what to say about him, Ronbo.
But Nigel, remember, I forgot his kicking leg was the high ankle sprain. I thought it was his other foot. I'm gonna try to give Jacob a minute. Maybe it hurts. It still aches or something. Usually guys don't get over high ankle sprains. They don't come back sometimes for weeks. Jake took 1 month. He's trying. So, maybe
I bet you Jake was like, man, Ronbo, I bet you Jake was kind of like, well, hopefully we don't have to kick that many field goals on my first game back. And no, you're going to get 4 of them, and one of them is going to be the very last one where you missed all the other ones. And that's going to have to be a clutch time one. So it was like worst case scenario for that poor dude.
And the thing is, it didn't have to be that difficult, Nigel. If he makes a couple of those, he didn't have to make all of them. Just make a couple of them, and we don't get down a little wire like that in the 4th inning with minutes to go. God.
Yeah, there's teams out there. There's a few teams that if we do that against them, it ain't gonna end up well. No. But I mean, I think I mentioned this last night. There's definitely some lessons to be learned there. I mean, you basically don't have a special teams. I mean, we're messing up on punts, kickoffs, kicks. I mean, it's bad. But sometimes when the water's muddy like that, you got to figure out a way to win.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it took Jake 4 tries, but he got it, And that, I guess, Coach, when you listen to Shanahan, I mean, you have to think he has a little bit of reservation in the back of his mind, right? But like the way he was talking today is like, well, yeah, he missed them, but you're only as good as your last kick. So he's gonna roll with Jake Moody, which is kind of scary. I mean, I would at least bring that Anders Carlson guy back.
He might.
Pretty good
but like you're saying, he's not going to say anything in the press conference. There's no telling what Kyle's thinking. You saw him on the sideline when Jake missed that field goal. He was raging. I mean, he was burnt.
He was pissed.
Oh, he was mad.
Oh, he was mad. Yeah, he was very upset. So, I mean, I was too. I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It felt like the rest of the games we lost throughout the season where we're ahead and we just let them come back, and for a little bit there, it was kind of feeling like that, but they kept it together. So they figured it out this time because they knew it's like it's the end of the season. If pretty close to it. If you don't win this game,
oh yeah,
which sucks.
You can't get that far of a hole. NFC. Okay, the Cardinals. We have to be concerned with them. Detroit,
right.
Minnesota. I don't know how many games they've lost so far. Green Bay. I don't know how many games they've lost. The Eagles are coming on.
The Green
Washington
Bay 6-3.
scary.
I just looked that up.
Yeah, it's
the whole NFC North. Is that who that is with the Packers and Minnesota and all them, and of course the Lions. Yeah, they're really good this season, man. They're kind of like what we used to be in our division. You know, a few times over the last 10 years, but
balance of power.
They're bruisers over there.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I don't know, man. I, as far as I'm concerned, these guys should not be looking forward that far. It has to be a week by week thing, and I think they are. They're professionals, but hopefully that's their mentality is just like week by week, quarter by quarter, because we've got to pretty much win out at least. I don't think we can lose more than 2 or 3 games the rest of the season.
No. 2 games max. 2 games is all they can lose.
Yeah.
You lose 3 or 4, it's over. Because you already lost 2.
Who do you think they're going to be against, man? Who do you think 2 losses might be?
Detroit, possibly. You know what, though? It depends on – that game is the last game of the season. Unfortunately, the 49ers need to be in position to win that game as far as health-wise. And Buffalo – I have mixed feelings about Buffalo. Nigel, you watch Buffalo. Do you think they're capable of beating the 49ers at the 49ers' best?
At their best? Here's my thing with Josh Allen, man. Like, he makes – a lot of people say stuff about, like, other quarterbacks, and I think he gets away with a lot.
He does. He gets way more love than
he's actually done.
Yeah.
Man, he's lost games before in playoffs.
By himself.
None other than the Chiefs, because he screwed up and threw an interception. He makes bad decisions a lot of times, but he's just such a great athlete and has amazing arm talent that, that it leaves you in awe in a way. So I think that's a winnable game, but we'll see. I don't know.
Because they don't have a run game. If that just got Josh, I don't know. I don't. Yeah. I think I call it a 50-50 shot. I wouldn't call us ahead on that, but I mean, yeah, I want to see that game before I give up on it. Detroit worries me. Green Bay worries me. We'll see. We don't have to play the Eagles, the Cardinals.
Right.
When we see them again, Nigel, are we going to beat them?
We're going to beat them this time. Yeah. We're going to beat them. They're not going to do that crap against us again, man. I don't think so. Yeah,
Ronnie Bell's not playing.
Hey, Ronbo, I wanted to tell you real quick. I forgot about this, but just real quick. My son, he had his championship game, not this past Sunday, the Sunday before. Unfortunately, we lost, man, against the Chiefs.
Isn't that funny?
But he had a great season, though.
The Chiefs.
Yeah, it's horrible, man. But he had 10 rushing touchdowns and 5 throwing touchdowns in the season in 7 games. Yeah.
Right. Sounds like he's going to be okay.
So we had a great season. It was a lot of fun. But thanks for taking my call, man. I appreciate you. I'll be keeping up with y'all at some point.
I'm looking for you Wednesday if you got time. All right. Nigel, have a great night.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good night. Thanks, man. Bye.
Thank you, fam. All right. There's a timeout here for a second. Come on in, Ellis. Yo-E, Rams at 4-5. Oh, how it makes my day. Hey. Ellis. I'm just saying, you call me in the middle. We can come to you. I can continue my celebration song. Okay, I can be back.
Thank you.
All right, fam. Come back. We'll come back. All right. And Tony ATL, as we look upon those sucky.
I can't stop laughing. All the
the horns on their head.
He threw another pick tonight.
You know?
He threw another pick. Hey,
You
Ronbo,
can depend on Matty doing that every week. He won't fail.
The great Calais Campbell, who I wish we would have re-signed to help our pass rush, he sacked Stafford tonight.
I know. I saw that. They put the camera on him, too.
Yep. He still got it. Ronbo, 5 field goals. They couldn't even get in the end zone in their own house. Well, in the Chargers' house, but their rented house.
Tonight it was the Dolphins' house. Did you see the stands? There's many Dolphins fans there as there were Rams fans.
Yes.
Oh!
Yeah, I saw Legends Dam, former Dolphins, the Legends Dan Marino and Nat Moore. They were clapping.
Hey, who was that sitting next to him?
Yeah, they were in the stands, like in the suite.
Yeah, who was that? Yeah, who was that sitting next to Marino?
Nat Moore, one of his number 3 receivers back in the day.
Yeah. It was just a wonderful thing.
And here's another wonderful thing, because Texas boy just came back in the chat.
I saw him. Rush. I couldn't understand
Cooper Rush, 13 completions, 23 attempts for 45 yards. 45 yards on 13 completions, Ronbo. So that's dinking and dunking for your behind there.
I mean, and the Rams will come in and say, "Oh yeah, that Brock Purdy always doing a dinking and dunking." Hey, better teach your boy how to dink and dunk. This is the NFL. Ain't nobody bombs away all day no more. Get your butt picked.
Yes, sir. And the Rams fans, those that were there, started leaving. And Nicky Tibbo said in the comments they started leaving.
You can't. Come on, Rams, you big cowards. Come on back. Come on, let's play, y'all. Come on, Rams. Come out and play.
I got some news for you. Their last 5 games, they're only going to win one of them, and that's New Orleans. They go to New England next week at New England. New England going to beat the Rams because New England got a defense.
Hey, they looked better recently, didn't they? Last couple of games, the Patriots look like they're ready to play.
Yeah, they beat the Bears. The Bears ain't going to win another game.
Hey, that coach of the Patriots, that guy's a hard ass. I didn't think they would continue to look bad too long. Oh, no, Texas boy says.
The linebacker.
Wait, here you go. He goes, you're going to love this story. Texas boy says, Tony Wright on the phone. Where was he yesterday? Scared to call. Hey, Texas boy. See, these are Texas boys talking about you. And what happened to him?
I was here yesterday.
Yeah, you were here, weren't you?
Exactly.
We talked.
Yep. Thank you for clarifying that, Ronbo.
Because I know he blocked
Texas
you.
Boy, your ass.
I know. Texas boy, you don't. Why don't you call in? Your team loses every week.
Hey,
you never
Ronbo,
call.
Remember my summer premonition that I said in the summer? It sounds like it's getting close to one more fact. McCarthy's going to be out. Deion's going to be in. And I think the Cowboys going to try to trade Dak, though most teams won't take him. But the Raiders are stupid enough to take that contract. They're stupid, the Raiders.
You know what? The Raiders might. Because they'll think that Dak's not being – some coaches think, they're just not using Dak properly now. If I had Dak Prescott, I could make things happen. Some coaches don't I want to see. Maybe they can. They haven't been able to do anything with anybody else, though, so I want to see that.
Yeah, the Raiders are stupid enough to take Dak and that contract. They're stupid enough. Because there's not too many teams stupid enough to do that.
Okay, what the Cowboys got to – wait a minute. What do the Raiders got to give the Cowboys? Because they need a few things. Tony, be the Raider GM. What are you going to make that? How are you going to deal? What are you going to do? What are you going to give away?
2 second-round picks, a 3rd-round pick, and a 4th-round pick. I don't think they'll give them a first. I think the Cowboys will take that.
Yeah, you keep your players and give picks, don't you? That's what if you got good players, nobody gets any good players anymore from anybody.
Because the Cowboys are already going to be picking between the first, second, or third, so they can take Shadir Sanders.
They should be grateful. Yeah, they should be happy about those picks.
Yep.
See,
and Shadir Sanders ain't. Oh man, I just seen Calais Campbell after he got his sack. He did like a basketball shot. They just show him celebrating, showing the highlights right there on the Rams field.
Oh God. There's gonna be a lot.
Where's the Rams guys in the chat? I don't see them.
No. I knew there were. I told everybody say goodbye to the Rams early because they're gonna leave in a few minutes. I knew it was gonna happen.
Chrissy, Jim, Kim, Everett, Rudy, where y'all knuckleheads at?
Kim Everett's actually come over and attacked me on Instagram. Yeah, Everett says that because he's talking about their one trophy and the 49ers haven't won any trophies since whatever. And we're going back and forth there for a minute. And he finally says, Ronbo, you have no business being in the conversation until you win a trophy here in the 21st century. I said, the fact of the matter is, you're probably way out of line talking to me. You need to go talk to a Cardinal fan or something else, somebody that doesn't have any trophies. And until
even a Falcons fan. Even a Falcons fan. I'll take that.
No. I used to talk to a Cardinals fan. I said, you know what? The thing is, until policy change comes from somebody other than a Rams fan, I will continue to tell you about my 5 trophies and the fact that you only have 2. He hasn't said anything back to me.
And if we look at the history of the Rams, they started off in Cleveland, then they moved out to L.A., then they moved to Anaheim, to St. Louis, now Inglewood.
Nomadic,
so they can't talk.
Nomadic, and people don't love you, not even in L.A. You've got more people packing the stands that aren't Rams fans than are Rams fans. Why do Rams think they can talk? I don't get it. That is strange.
And L.A. doesn't claim them. That's why they're Inglewood. The L.A. claims the Chargers, the L.A. Chargers, not the Rams.
That's true, isn't it? God.
Yep.
Well, Tony,
but yet they're still talking.
I just realized, Tony, you're going to win that division, I think, because the fact of the matter is, what does your schedule look like the rest of the way?
We better get more consistent, I'll tell you that. Well, we play Denver this week. We got at Denver, and then we have our bye. And then I know we got to play, let's see. We're done with New Orleans. We're done with Tampa. We play Carolina our last game of the season.
Yeah,
we still got to play Washington. We got to play Minnesota.
Your schedule looks a lot like mine. Ours has been pretty rough.
And we play the Raiders at home, so we got the Raiders, so we don't kick their butt.
Game. Yeah. The only other the team over the Denver Broncos didn't they just win here this weekend? Oh, they got beat.
No, they lost. They should have won. Kansas City blocked the field goal.
Oh, it's KC.
They played Kansas City well.
That's right. Everybody plays KC well, Tony. There's a phenomenon right there. Everybody plays KC to the brink of them losing, but they pull out a miracle in the last few minutes of every game they've been winning lately. I hate to say it.
That's not going to last in the NFL, don't you?
I know, but Tony, that's a mark of a true champion. Man, that's kind of scary.
Kansas City is at Buffalo this week. Kansas City is 2.5-point underdogs at Buffalo.
They were underdogs. They were a point underdog against us. Who else? They come in every week an underdog, and they leave out of there with anybody made bets with lost money.
Well, Ronbo, here's what I want to see. They showed the playoff standings last night. I forgot who was where. But the Bengals are not out of it yet. The Bengals can get that last playoff spot. I forgot who it is, who's there. Yeah. But the Bengals got to start winning now. They can get. I want the Bengals in the AFC because they can do damage.
Kansas City. They will beat Kansas City. If there's one team that doesn't care about the mystique, it's the Burrow-led Bengals. They don't care about it. You're the Kansas City Chiefs. So what? I love it.
And Buffalo had them twice in the AFC Championship game that one year in Kansas City when they came back. And then remember last year in the divisional round, Buffalo was running the football for over 200 yards. They had them. Then they started passing in the fourth quarter.
Tony,
and lost the game.
Buffalo has the same disease as the Buffalo, the Baltimore team, us.
Yep.
Who else? No matter what we do, we could be beating hell out of them for 3 quarters. 4th quarter, Chiefs win. Damn it.
Yeah, don't switch up what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing that got you where you're at.
Well,
that's the problem I have with Buffalo.
Jesus. Tony, we're gonna go. There's a few more here. I'm gonna tell you what, Tony. I'm gonna see you Wednesday, and let's talk some more football, babe. All right.
Tonight's been hilarious,
Oh.
and next Monday night's gonna be hilarious. If you want to call it the Battle of Texas, it ain't gonna be much of a battle because Houston gonna beat Dallas on Monday night.
It's a wonderful world.
Before I leave, Trey Lance played on his first pass. He threw a 45-yard bomb. It was intercepted.
Feel sorry for him. Poor Trey. He can't get no playing time, and he's always going to be that way until he does. He needs some consistent time. All right, Tony. I'll see you Wednesday.
I'll see you Wednesday, sir. And the Rams, your ass. The Rams and the Cowboys in last place, the way it should be. I'll see you Wednesday, sir.
Hi, Tony. Last place for the skirty boys. And look out for them Rams. Take them horns off your head and put on a little. What can I put? What's real feminine? Hey, yo, Ellis. What can I put on the Rams' head besides them horns? A little bonnet. Ellis, are you ready? I do love this Monday night. I can't think of something better that could be. Rams 4-5.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Ellis. I'm singing, man.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm
hey,
done.
they lost?
Yeah, they lost. I mean, they got an ass whooping. They could not get in the end zone to save their life. They was doing nothing but kicking field goals.
What they had 3 field goals? They were just kicking field goals all
That's
day?
all they could do. And the Miami Dolphins are not famous this year for beating butt like that. They did that Ram booty.
Where the hell is where the hell
Cooper,
is what's his name?
Nakua and Cooper? They got shut down. Run game? They couldn't run.
You know what? Jalen
Ramsey?
What's his ass was over there having a good old time, locking them down.
Yeah.
Can't do that shit when he play up, though.
You know?
Get his ass cooked. He better get it out of his system while he can, because he finna get he's got a Cajun cooking coming pretty soon here in a minute. So he better get his ready.
Oh God. Ellis, all I need now is for next week to watch the Cowboys. Oh yeah. But next Monday, I want this same Monday, good time, watch the Cowboys lose to the Texans. And the Rams got to play who next week? You know, these kind of, and we got to win next week as well, because we can't be laughing otherwise. Ellis, you know, I think we started talking after the establishment of a Monday Night Raw. But Ellis, is there anything you're totally upset about you want to get off your chest? We want to know. We want to share your pain. What are you thinking? Good night, William. William Roberts just left. Ellis? We lost Ellis's connection. Oh, there you are. There you are.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't make it in yesterday, man. I meant to call it because I had the squad with me, man. I was a little disappointed.
Y'all lost some games?
No, I didn't get to get in I didn't get to get in after the game. After the game, I didn't get to get in on the show.
Oh, okay, I thought when you said you was with the squad, I thought maybe you guys were having contests yesterday and things didn't work out or something. You wanted to.
No.
Ellis, but then again, I'm saying, you know what? As I say, tonight, did you hear me when I said that what we established years ago was Monday Night Raw, and people came in hollering and screaming? We used to get a butt beat back then. Monday Night Raw kind of lost its purpose down through the years because we've been kicking ass. The Rams know about it. The Cowboys know about it. But yesterday we won, and nobody was happy with that win. Everybody's mad as hell. I said, you know what? Okay, fine. Let's do Monday Night Raw. Ellis, have you gotten over what happened with Jake Moody? Are you still upset? Has special teams gotten on your last nerves? Has Kyle done enough now to make you say, Kyle, we need to talk? What are you thinking?
Man, listen. Jake Moody missed 3 consecutive field goals in a game where he was called upon to show what he was drafted in the 4th round for, or third round, excuse me.
I think it was the third, yeah.
Yeah. So Debo getting on his ass was very much necessary. I'm glad somebody said something to him. You know, this ain't Pop Warner. This is the NFL. So if nobody's getting on your ass, like what Jerry Rice said a few weeks ago, we would have been fighting on the sideline if we was playing like that back in Rocky.
And to separate you. That'd be hilarious.
Pissed off. Yeah, somebody needs to get pushed over. Somebody needs to get choked out once in a while. I mean, I'm not saying that in a sense. I'm serious, but I'm not at the same time. It shouldn't require them. Everybody should know like what you're here to do, what you came here to do. This is not, this ain't practice. This isn't, the preseason. None of that. Like, I don't know. There's just no excuse. You know what I mean? Whatsoever.
I mean, we get paid too much money.
Ankle,
number
your
one,
ankle
right?
And all that. I don't give a shit about none of that. He's had the yips since he got here. Okay, he went on a streak and he started making it. And after a while, but he was missing when he first came, and then he kind of got back into a space where maybe he was a little comfortable. He needs to find a way to get back into that space. It's all mental with him, and has this switch that shuts off at the worst times. Miss the shit in practice. Miss it when you're at home. I don't know. I don't even know if this guy really takes his craft seriously. Is he kicking? Is he kicking even when he's not in the facility? I mean, how much practicing are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
You understand your body, the balance. Are you looking at the weather, the temperature? When you kick the ball, it's going to go more to the right or the left, depending on, where your foot lands or how you hit the ball and which direction. I mean, all of that stuff, the alignments. Is he a student? Is he, a real professional of his craft? I mean, I don't know. I can't really, I can't say yes, because this isn't the first time we've seen Jake Moody miss some big kicks.
True.
Thankfully, we've been able to depend on the offense so that if he misses some shit, it don't matter. We're still going to win anyway. But when we're actually dependent on you to make these kicks and we need these 3 points, I mean, damn, can we depend on you, please? Mm-hmm. If not, go get Carlson and bring his ass back, and you go sit down and you watch him kick for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
To be released
Put
in
it
the
down on
season.
injured reserve or something. Is your leg? Look, if your leg still hurt, say that. But don't come out here making it like you're okay and you're not. Mentally, physically, whatever it is. Come back when you're ready to play football. Or if not, somebody gonna end up going upside your head because you only got one. You have one responsibility, and that is to kick field goals in the NFL. You got when it comes to the moment, it might be big in close games and clutch games and big games. But in the NFL, that shit it's like a free throw. Okay. Now, granted, there's some distance where you got to kick a 40, a 50, maybe a 60-yarder, but you're only doing that shit maybe 3 to 5 times at max in one game. When you got guys they got to play 70, 80 snaps a game, and they got to do the shit repetitiously over and over and over again.
Ellis, we do have to pump the brake though. But I mean, your point. I mean, that's what I'm talking about on Monday Night Raw. That's what I mean. It's gonna get better, Ellis. Let me see you Wednesday though, fam. All right.
Yeah. Man, y'all know what it is. Look, we got the win. It was a gritty, scrappy win. Brock played his ass off.
Yes.
I love to see how the ball was spread around amongst so many of our guys: Ricky, George, Christian, Debo, Juwan, and Brock getting over. Look, we got over 400 yards of offense. I said we're going to get like 400 or more yards of offense. I said that Friday or Saturday. So, and that happened. But, we should have beat them by more points than that. Now, the Bucks got a mean running game, though. I will say that. The run defense has to pick it up for sure. Hopefully Ronaldo will be all right. But y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to the faithful. Let's we got another one coming, and let's eat. Let's eat. Shout out to family. You know who you are. And it don't stop. Niners for life.
There you go. Ellis, appreciate you, fam. I'll see you Wednesday. All right.
Sorry. Yes, sir.
Okay, and Steven, lamb chops lose. And the 40-minute oh, wasn't it a wonderful thing? Oh, ow, ooh, 4 and 5. I see the light. Michael, Big Show says, what are we bragging about? We've been allergic to the red zone this season. We're really gloating over the Rams losing when we almost have the same record. But my man Show. The fact of the matter is, I wouldn't even be thinking about the Rams if they weren't in here populating a chat that's none of their damned business, okay? So as long as they're getting beat, I have to celebrate it. Got to do it, Show, because they get on my damn nerves. They're starting to bother me everywhere I go. There's a Rams, hey, yo, Ronbo, man, blah, 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 blah. Steven, come on in, fam. Show, thanks for that contribution, though. Are you okay? Breathe. You okay?
Yes, sir. That is what you are. Oh, I'm fine, Ronbo.
What was that song you were singing? I'm gonna sing with you. I've been singing ever since the Rams lost a few minutes ago.
It's by Bruno Mars. You know him?
Oh, just the way you are. Wait.
No, Treasure.
Oh, yeah. You see, there's so many songs that can be applied to the Rams, and that's why it's just a wonderful thing. Steven, it's Monday Night Raw. So what I want to hear from you is whatever's bothering you. If nothing's bothering you, anything you want to talk about, go right ahead.
Yeah. Sorry if I was coughing. I was eating.
You can't eat and be on the phone, Steven. What? Yeah. God, how many people have been killed doing that? Choked to death. Yeah, you're okay now, though.
Yeah, I'm fine. Hey, Ronbo chat. Hey, Ronbo, how you doing? I'm sorry if I couldn't come yesterday because I was gonna eat somewhere. Steven,
I got a feeling you're a foodie. Yeah, you know what? I'm a foodie some of the time. I mean, great foods are just can't get enough in one lifetime. You
like In-N-Out?
What? In-N-Out. Oh, give me the beat. What is that burger? The what? Yeah, you know what? I try not to go In-N-Out too often because when I go there, I can never order just one or two burgers. I get one and say to myself, I'm going to get this and microwave it maybe later. I'll do 3 burgers in a heartbeat. God, that's good.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what the secret is? Don't eat too many fries. They fill you up faster. But anyway, you probably already know. All right.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, we won yesterday. That's good news, right? Well, but we almost lost.
We tried not to, but yeah, we did win.
Yeah. I saw Jake Moody, and I saw your reaction when he missed the kicks. I was like, oh
man, Jake,
Jesus.
Steven, man, it was frightening. Moody. Every time he walked on the field, I thought it's like I just got shot. I felt like Ricky Pearsall. Oh, here he comes again. Oh, damn it. Niners, why can't we get to the red zone? We couldn't get. Why did you run that play, Kyle? As you start blaming everything, Here comes Jake, and he's got that look on his face of no confidence whatsoever. And sure enough, and that ball is wide right. Moody whistles wide right. They're celebrating. The camera goes to the sideline of the Bucs, and they're just And I was like, damn it, Jake, what are you doing? So it was just a rough day. Whew. So we finally pulled it out.
Like, come on, Moody. I know girls that can kick way field goals in that. but
Jake, Steven, remember though, I forgot. That high ankle sprain was on his kicking foot. I don't know what that feels like. I've never had a high ankle sprain. That's right. So I don't know how bad that hurts.
Maybe they should have left him on the IR, and for another week he should have came back.
Well, see, that's the thing. They cleared him. Okay. The ball had plenty of range. Jake's just out of practice. He's out of practice.
Yeah.
Well, then let him work out another week and keep. They didn't want to pay Anders any more money. That's Kyle's fault. Kyle and John, or whoever made the decision, they should have let Jake work out at least a week or so. Or maybe he's already been working. I don't know when he got released from the hospital or from the list because Jake was sucking yesterday.
Yeah. Then I heard you, Ronbo. You said, "Well, you drafted him, Kyle." That's true.
Yeah, but he did. I mean, they were third round. We could have picked up some another lineman or something, offensive lineman or something. You picked up Jake Moody because they did not want to deal with having to pay Robbie Gould. You can get a good kicker in the 5th and 6th round every year, all day. There's not a lot of difference between one to the other, Steven. I mean, okay, Jake was consistent, but that. Steven, you remember that kid years ago? Oh, he had never missed one field goal the entire time he was in college. He gets to the pros, and he didn't make one field goal. Poor kid, I felt so sorry for him. He finally got cut, but never once did he miss a field goal while he was at school. Can't do it in the NFL. The pressure, some guys, their mind can't take the big lights and the big money. They can't play anymore.
Yeah. The bad news though is Arizona won yesterday, so that's not good.
And look who they beat the hell out of the Jets. The Jets are not to be beaten the hell out of. If you do that to them, that says a lot about the Cardinals.
Yeah. Should I be worried about the Cardinals right now? No.
I have been for 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
The Cardinals are not a joke. Anybody that thinks the Cardinals are not going to compete with us has got to be kidding me. Kyler Murray is dangerous.
Oh,
and now he's getting Watson up to speed. Yeah. And they got that tight end that's doing a great job. Their defense and that running back, they got all you need to beat people up, and they do. And they're starting to feel it. Yes.
They beat us.
Connor, man, you're just tackling that dude, that running back, and he's Remember Kyler was running down the field when he had us beat around the corner, and if we fell for it, we sucked into it. Nick sucked in, and we sucked. Nick blew it, went to the inside. Kyler said, "Bye, Nick." He went down the field waving. I said, "Look at that! Look at the arrogance! Look at oh my God! He knows he owns us." I'm sorry, Steve. Go ahead. My mind is going nuts here thinking about the Cardinals. Whew. That's going to be a tough game.
Yeah. Interesting thoughts I saw from yesterday's game. We can't stop the run again. That's keeps. Come on, like White, Irving, you can't stop these guys.
I know. He's a rookie.
Come on, Elliott. Like, and then and Ronbo, I was so mad. The flag. Like, what is going? Oh my goodness!
It was the fourth quarter. They looked like they just quit and didn't give a damn. They were all pissed off and hear what the ref said. Steven, we're gonna go though. Steven, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna see you Wednesday. Always a pleasure to talk to you. I love the way you enter. You always enter with some kind of a drama. I love it. I'll see you Wednesday though, Steven. All right.
Okay. Before I go, Ronbo, I just want to say, sorry about I was coughing. you let me know if I was okay. Thanks for that.
Dude, I'll
see you Wednesday.
Looking forward to it. All right, Steven.
See ya.
Cool kid. Fam, I'm gonna tell you what, we're gonna go and again, let's have a round of applause for the Dolphins and Mike McDaniel running the same kind of offense that Kyle runs, because it is his offense as well as it is Kyle's. And it worked against the Rams like it always does. As long as you got people doing their job, the Rams are not an issue. Ronnie Bell, next time we play the Rams, you just stay at home, watch TV, okay? I'm still pissed off about that. Damn it! Okay, fam, I'll see you Wednesday. Have a great night. Thanks for the contributions, fam. Always appreciate it. Big Show, I'm going to continue to gloat about that. I got to do it. The Rams lost. I'm just delighted. I can't stand it. Please don't forget to subscribe so we continue to have more fun with the Rams. Rams, don't leave the chat. What happened? I was waiting for you so I can tell you how much I appreciate you. Niners!